Happy holidays, the 12 days of dumbness. Jingle bells, Glenda smells, Polly's not okay. Wife's in jail, can't make bail, oh, and this guy, he got tased. Walking across the land with a camera in their hand. Because they have no job, post office they will stand. Harassing people too, for AdSense revenue. Acting like a jackwagon is all they'll ever do. Oh, jingle bells, conflict sells, now they're getting paid. They don't care about our rights, I hope they get pepper sprayed. Numbskulls in handcuffs and good window smashes. Morons arrested for all their trespasses. P. Barnes and his infamous in-court tasing. These are a few of my favorite things. When they misquote Poster 7, and it makes me mad. I just remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. On the first day of dumbness, Mike Gravelin gave to me Blendino without attorney. On the second day of dumbness, Regipol gave to me 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the third day of dumbness, Van Bellen gave to me dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the fourth day of dumbness, Artie gave to me 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsits, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 5th day of dumbness, Schrodinger gave to me 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 6th day of dumbness, Team Skeptic gave to me 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumbs, UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 7th day of dumbness, Vilified gave to me 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 8th day of dumbness, Familia gave to me douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 9th day of dumbness, Unclean Hands gave to me 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 10th day of Christmas, Dr. Dick gave to me 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish morons, dumb UK Southsit, 2 tasty tasings and Blendino without attorney. On the 11th day of dumbness, Kid Rocks gave to me best action ever, 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs, 7 sloppy smackings, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows smashed, 4 Moorish ones, dumb UK soft soup, 2 tasty tasings, and Blandino without attorney. On the 12th day of dumbness, Palmetto gave to me. No nonsense trooper, best action ever. 10 minutes wasted, 9 times the stupid douchebag in handcuffs. 7 sloppy smacking, 6 stupid Karens, 5 windows are smashed. 4 Moorish morons, dumbs, UK soft sit, 2 tasty tasings, and Blandino without attorney.
What do you mean? The Bears? Yeah, but I don't want to do the Bears today. They lost yesterday. The Browns beat them. No, come on, Hez, don't make me do this. Come on, I don't want to tell you about the Bears losing. You put me on the spot. The people are here. Oh my goodness gracious me, everybody! In case you didn't know, unfortunately yesterday the Chicago Bears got beat by the Cleveland Browns. I don't know what the heck was going on over by there. It was no good. It was no good. It was no fun watching that game at all. It was a nightmare. I mean, they were doing pretty good at first. There was a tie pretty much the whole game, but it didn't last. No, unfortunately, the Bears lost. Back to Hez. What the heck was that, Hez? What are you hitting buttons for? Oh my goodness. I can't do this today. I'm too depressed over the Bears losing. Oh, come on, man. I'm not ready yet. What do you mean? You gotta be ready. You have no choice. Hez, do your thing. Ah, crap. All right, hold on, man. What do you mean, hold on? I'm going home. I ain't got no kielbasa, no sausage, no hot dogs, no pizzas. I ain't got nothing over here. Well, that sounded like New York, not Chicago. Get out of here, you punk. Ah, crap. Don't want to break the illusion. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday, and welcome to the show on this beautiful Monday morning. And we like to start our show like we do every morning with our super duper THX certified George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and James Cameron approved special effects extravaganza. All right. Oh, baby, 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 baby. Good morning to you, all of you, and let's see who we got in the house this wonderful Monday morning. Oh, wait a minute. It's Monday, Hez. What are you doing jumping and bouncing and acting all happy? That's my job, is to try and cheer you guys up because it's Monday, dagnabbit, and the Bears lost. Oh, there's nothing. Ugh. And then I got to eat Vegemite later. Oh, man, we'll get into that when we do fan appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, Greg Jonick was first. Here's your happy dance, Greg. Or maybe here's your happy dance, Greg. All right, yes. King Stew 2000, good morning. Oh, that's everybody. Hallelujah. Yes. Griffey, good morning. Or should you say, good morning, right? Hey, Highway Star. Yes. Good morning, Hezokuai, Ray Ray in chat. That's what I'm talking about. Greg Jonick, Griffey. Look at this Highway Star. Little Chihuahua with an 11-month membership milestone. 11 months with the best show going. Yes. All right. Love it. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Let's see. Highway Star, Little Chihuahua, Griffey, Greg Jonick, Little Chihuahua. Highway Star. Yeah. Casey, all right, what's up? Good morning, Greg Jonick, Little Chihuahua, Big World, and Highway Star. He's the star. That's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, my producer, the one and only, the gorgeous Ray Ray is here. Let's see, Griffiths, Highway Star, Ray Ray, Vestige of Peace. Yes, big hugs. That's what we like, is big hugs. Who doesn't like a big hug, for crying out loud? Come on, man. Seriously, there have been so many times in my life where being sad or in a bad mood or depressed or whatever, just one good hug, man. Oh, man, that's what I'm talking about. I love a good hug. Who doesn't? Dagnabbit. All right, let's see what else we got. Ray Ray, Casey, Vestige of Peace, Griffey, Terry Barnes, P. Barnes! Greg, I thought we agreed I was going to be first. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Round of applause for my secretary, the amazing P. Barnes. Worked so hard behind the scenes between him and Ray. They're the ones that keep this boat afloat so that I could concentrate on being the captain. Awesome sauce. See, Terry Barnes, P. Barnes, Ray, Casey, Little Chihuahua, Greg Jonik, Griffey, P. Barnes. Who else is here? Yes, I'm seeing. Greg Jonik, Ray, Casey, P. Barnes, Griffey, Greg Jonik. Vestige piece. Oh yeah. Greg Jonik. Oh yeah. Scott Emo. He's also here today. Yes. Oh, did Dan do his move? Are you guys talking about the Welsh News Network 12 Days of Christmas video? That's something else, man. All right, let's see. Greg Jonik, P. Barnes, Scott Ammo, Ray, Griffey, Parson 1122 is here, ladies and gentlemen. Remember to hit that like button. Remember, guys, we hit 80 likes, you get a super mega ultra hardcore happy dance. You do? All right. Oh, it's a very close poll, yes. We'll get into that during fan appreciation, but I'm going to try Vegemite for the first time live on the air today. You can already see the cherry ripes here. Anyway, there's a whole story behind it. Let's see. And like I said, well, we'll get into the details during the fan appreciation segment since it is Monday. But Griffey, you know, you guys are always sending me gifts. I love you guys. You're so generous. It's amazing. Best fans in the world. Rash family's in full effect. So for Christmas, Griffey, give me this big box, not including the voodoo doll, of course, of all these fantastic Australian gifts, including a bottle of Vegemite. And I promised when I got it, I'd try it on the air. So now they're all like, we're going to make me Vegemite. Shut up. All right, Parson, P. Barnes, Vestige of Peace, Highway Star, Scott Ammo. Who did I miss? So Paul Fraser of Scotland is here. Yes. What's up? Good to see you. All right. We got some Paul Rumors Fraser drawing on the wall there. Yep. Let's see. Little Chihuahua. Mr. Fox is here, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, y'all. Yes. Morning, y'all. How that, y'all? Luke Mitchell from Ireland is here. All right. Irish fan of Ire. The Burns. Who did I not say hello to yet? How about Christina H? All right. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh, it's pizza time. Already. We just got here and it's already pizza time. Do. Pizza. Crap. All right. For those of you who are new and just joining us, or don't know the deal, we had this thing. I think it was just over a week ago now. I don't remember exactly how many days, but we had this deal where I'm out here in the middle of the Florida swamp, so my internet gets all shoddy sometimes. And my producer, she was talking to me, and she's trying to tell me that, you know, I'm roboting, but for some reason she accidentally, because we're both from Chicago and we always talk about Chicago pizza, but for some reason she just said your pizza, and then now that became a thing. Like the people in the chat, every time I get choppy, are like, it's pizza time. So now that's become the thing on this channel. When my internet starts working up, we're pizza. It's an inside joke, but I just made it outside. So there. I love you guys. Anyway, let's see who else is here today. Smitty's Sanitarium is here. He brought out the most wonderful monster with the greatest hairdo. Oh, man. For those of you who used to watch Bugs Bunny, you know what I'm talking about. Let's see. Mr. Fox, Griffey, Brian Showman. All right. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Brian. Hey, good to see you. All right, who else is here? Cynthia Karen Shaw is in the house. Good morning, all. Good morning to you. Great to see you, as always. Oh, B9. All right. That's what I'm talking about. If you're the B9, I haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Welcome. Nowhere fast. Morning, all. Morning to you. All right. The Tequila Kid is in the house. Yes, yes. Let's see. Person 1122, Luke Mitchell. Sue Bear is here, right here. The place to be every morning, you see. Yeah. Shout out. All right, let's see. Who else? Scott Ammo. Greg Napon. Neppin. Nepotism. What? What up, my peeps? You can't take me anywhere. Yeah, he always goes into his Eli impersonation. More Ireland people. Irish Dublin is here, ladies and gentlemen. I got the Australians, I got the Irish, I got the UK, of course I got America. I'm global, people. Yes. This is awesome. Let's see. Yeah, we got Scotland in the house. So many wonderful places on the other side of the swamp. Dib, all right. Lurkity lurk. I love lurk mode. When people listen while they're driving or doing whatever, hey, that works for me. I said that works for me. Damn crows. No guns this time. All right, I guess they're not going to pull the guns out till Ancient Chart shows up. Oh, crap. It's Fan Appreciation Day, and I didn't put on my Ancient Chart necklace. Hold on. I'll do that during the video. Griffey, Luke, Greg, Super. Billy Yank is here. So frauditors kind of suck. Who knew? You know what else sucks? A vacuum cleaner. That should have been oh, wait. I got a new sound effect. For you guys. Let's try that again. You know what else sucks? A vacuum cleaner. All right. I love you guys. All right, let's see what else we got. Vestige of Peace, Luke Mitchell, Ray, Sue Bear. Swarth Cat is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we got Dutch, we got Frisian. Oh my goodness, we're not fooling around today. We got everybody. We got Methodist Dave in the house. Yes. And just Jenny. And Kiefer's 43. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Hello and welcome to Monday morning right here on the Frauditor Follies YouTube channel. Unfortunately, I got to say that it is kind of a funky bunky that the Bears lost yesterday. And then I started the morning off on a low note because my dog, she's really old. She's getting there right now. And this morning, her favorite place to sleep is under my desk. And when I woke up, she was under my desk, and she had because she gets caught up in the wires sometimes, but she was still under there, but everything was unplugged and laying all over the place, and she wouldn't move, and we were scared. We thought, anyway, she's fine now and everything's good. But oh man, it was scary morning for that. And the fact that it's Monday to begin with. But everything's good. She's good. We're here together now. And unfortunately, other than the fact that the Bears lost, what are you going to do? We're here. We're going to have some fun. I want to start the show right off the bat with the new takedown exposing Frauditors video. Because this is another one of those where, they love to talk about snowflake, cowards. They love to use those words. But what happens when somebody goes like this? I've been assaulted. Call the cops. I was assaulted. Ah! And this video is another perfect example of how the people who Their whole life is about exposing these horrible, evil, vicious, rotten, no good tyrants are the first ones to go run into the police if you look at them sideways and barely even think about touching them. Man, this dude is horrible, horrible, horrible. And the way he talks to these employees, like all of them, like I always say, and I've been saying this for a couple of weeks now, but the more I say it, I look at it like in life and I realize more and more it's true. And anyone who plays video games is going to know what I'm talking about, especially role-playing games. Frauditors treat the general public, the cops, everyone who's not a frauditor like they're NPCs in a video game, specifically Grand Theft Auto. The only reason those other things exist in the world is for fodder for you to go nuts on. That's how they treat literally everybody. Oh my goodness gracious me. Also, it looks like I'm pretty sure I remember from over the weekend I still owe a tasing. An amazing tasing for the I forgot who requested it, but let's start with the tasing and then we'll get into the video. Ironton Auditor is here. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Hold on. I love you, Ironton. Great to see you again. Was I blowing my nose on the air? I'm sorry. I didn't even realize that. I thought I went like this. Ah, crap. And look at who's happy to see that I did that. Look at this. She's clapping and laughing. She thought that was great. Thanks a lot.
I didn't have time to tell you. I'm sorry.
That's all right. It's like embarrassing, but it's like it's all good. These people here
we're family.
These people here all know me. I love you guys. You guys are the best fans in the world. Ding dong dang dag nabbit.
Yeah. All right. Little Chihuahua wants a taste for her milestone.
That's what the tasing request was.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know. I'm like, did we forget one on Saturday or something? But okay.
No, we didn't.
All right, we'll go ahead and we'll taste the voodoo doll. All right, we'll bring you back up in a little while to hang out and have some chat. All right, guys. Well, real quick, round of applause for the lovely, fantastic, amazing my producer Ray Ray. All right. And now let's get to some taselating of some voodoo dolls.
Oh, yeah. Hey, man, you know why I'm in such a good mood, everybody? I'm really actually in a very good mood today. Because the Bears lost! Oh, that's hilarious. I love it. Oh! Dagnabbit. Oh, crap. Ray, she likes the Bears, too. She really don't like that I said that. But that's all right, Ray. What are you going to do about it? You're not going to hit the tase button. I bet you don't have the gall. See? Nothing. What? Oh, I didn't... Hey, you didn't tell me she's actually here. Hello, ma'am.
The ma'am junk out of you, I swear.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hello, Mrs.
You said I wouldn't hit the tase button?
No, just because the Bears sucked the sweat off of...
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us this morning. We're always here to have fun and laugh at idiots. We got $1.99 for Just Jenny for a long distance gaze for the hubby. Oh, no. Here's your happy dance. All right.
I think she meant
Is that supposed to be a long distance tase?
Yeah.
I know, I was just pretending. He's whispering in my ear telling me because he don't want to get tased. He tried to trick me.
Well, tough.
Yeah, I was gonna say a long distance gaze. Is that like the 1,000-mile stare that you get after a war? Hello, Joker. Sorry, it was a Full Metal Jacket reference. If you're not a Stanley Kubrick fan, I don't know what the hell's wrong with you. All right, anyway, let's get back to the video. No, let's get back to the tasing. See, he's distracting me. He's whispering in my ear, telling me to do this. You punk.
Ah, dangnabbit. Okay. I'm sorry, Hez. I was the one who pulled your wires this morning. It wasn't the dog. I blame the dog, but I got something new for you, Hez. Here, get that. I was. See? I got this for Hez. I wanted to show you guys. Look at this, man. Check it out. It's a fart gun. Yeah, man. Check it out. I don't know. Did you hear that? Listen. That's funny stuff, right, lady? Ma'am, broad, whatever I'm supposed to call you.
Call me a broad.
Hey, nabbit. Ow!
Oh, sufferers for $2. At least my Vikings are doing good. Oh, no, not a Vikings fan. Hey, you know, there's a game coming up pretty soon where the Vikings are going to play the Lions. That's going to be interesting because they're both in the same division.
Lions are going to get their butt kicked.
Yeah, hopefully the Lions win. But anyway, here's your happy dance. Thank you for the 2. All right. Yes. Thank you so much.
I like this comment.
Who's winning the NFL?
No one yet.
Yeah. Okay. So Griffey, since you're from Australia, I'll do Highway Star in a second. So Griffey, since you're from Australia, you might not like legitimately be asking. So here's the thing. In the old days, there was just NFC. That's it. That's what professional football was. And then eventually they created a thing called the AFC. It was a completely separate division, and the two had nothing to do with each other at all. But there started becoming national arguments over which one was better, NFC or AFC. So they decided to take the NFC champion and the AFC champion and have them play against each other. And they'll call it the Super Bowl. And so now it's become a tradition every year. Whoever wins the Super Bowl basically is who wins the NFL. It would be how you would put it, I guess. So, yeah. Highway Star for $2. Voodoo, it's Poppy Osmond, not Donnie. Tase him.
Hey, man, you can't diss Donnie Osmond. That's what... Hello? Oh, there I am. My plan is working. Me and the baby voodoos are taking over the universe, man. Donnie Osmond, you can't diss Donnie Osmond. That guy's a genius, man. He makes Mozart look like a punk, you dig? Yeah. Oh, and you know who else? He's a better singer than Freddie Mercury, Robert Plant, Bruce Dickinson.
All right. Oh, my goodness. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Anyway, let's go ahead and start the show with Takedown exposing Frauditors. All right. Who, by the way, has been confirmed. Takedown is going to be a guest on the Saturday Night Snafu on Saturday, January 27th. It is confirmed. It's going to be his second appearance on the show. It's going to be great. All right, here we go, guys.
Unbelievable. We all know, we've heard it many times that you cannot go over somebody's shoulder and start filming their personal information, text messages, phone calls. That's exactly what this frauditor does. It starts recording her text messages, which is illegal. It's absolutely illegal to do that. We all know that, and the frauditors know that. And then he's going to whine and cry to the police officers that he was battered from this lady. Oh my God, wait until you see it. Wait until you see how she batters him. It's disgusting, guys. It's disgusting. But anyways, we're going to get into the video here, and I want to thank everybody for watching. Please do check out the description down below. Buy me a coffee where you can sign up for membership, support the channel, and we're also selling some merchandise on there. We'll be adding stuff every day for the next month on there, a couple weeks until we fill her all up. So go down there and check it out. There'll be something in there you enjoy. And hit that subscribe button and turn all the notifications on, and let's get into the video.
After this, so let's have a look see. Face coverings recommended. Hey, thank you. How are you? No, we'll walk in.
Oh, so we actually don't take walk-ins.
Okay, I'm here to take pictures and video of the open areas, like the lobbies, corridors, entrances, that sort of thing.
Let me double check. Okay.
With who?
With my supervisor.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
What's your
allowed.
name?
I already know I'm allowed to.
What's your name?
I don't want to give that up. Do I have to give up my personal information to come in the building?
No.
Just the accessible areas.
Because
Yeah.
this is just a mental health association, so I just want to make sure that.
Yeah, it's a public
It's
building.
okay.
Sure, it's okay.
Okay.
You can verify that. I'll wait here.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I close the door?
Oh, do you mind if I just wait right here then, since that's a lobby?
Um.
I'm not gonna wander around into any restricted areas.
Oh.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay. Yeah.
Right here. This is the lobby. Just the accessible areas. Public. I just go in the public buildings and gather
So
content.
there would just be the lobby because we have clients that have sessions going on right now. So
Right.
that's
Where are those
private.
held? In these rooms here?
Just this lobby would be it. Yeah, because this is where we have counseling.
Okay. Yeah. Then I'm just gonna get the lobby then.
Sure.
and,
Yeah, we just redecorated it. Do you
yeah.
like it?
Yeah. I mean, I'll probably push this out a little bit so you can walk through it a little better. Other
Yeah.
than that, yeah, it looks, as far as I can tell. What services do you have for the public in here?
What mental health facility for people that don't have insurance? We provide counseling.
Okay, cool. In order to enter the building, typically, how does a member of the public typically able
Just
to get
through
in?
that door
Well, yeah, I mean,
when they
do
have
they?
an appointment.
Okay.
Oh, you might want to see like on the other side is the Orange County Medical Clinic.
Right here on this other side.
Yeah, but you can't go through here. You have to go around that way. to get
Right,
there.
right. Yeah, might make my way over there. So over here, if you don't have an appointment and you just want to walk in and take pictures and video, or just kind of ask like what kind of services you have, or maybe just pick up some public information. If they don't have a computer or something at home, is there a way they can just gain access into the building, or do they have
No,
to?
It's just for appointments.
Just for appointments?
Yeah, so when they have an
Okay.
appointment, we will let them in.
And you just do counseling over here on this side?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
All right. I appreciate you.
So yeah, you can take picture and then.
Yeah. So that's employees only. Won't go over there. What about over here?
So these are the client sessions over here.
Client sessions. Okay. Gotcha. You don't have any personal identifying information in the hallway, do you? I would hope not.
No, of course not.
Okay.
But you can go back there just because you
Okay.
can hear a little bit maybe potentially. So we don't want to.
You want to walk with me real quick? Just
So,
go
no, you
right and
cannot.
just come right
So-
back. I'm not going to go in any rooms or anything.
No, you can't because there's sessions going on and
Mhm.
that's private information. So you can't go down there.
Oh. Well. This is a public area though, right?
No, because there's private sessions going on.
But those are you guys have already created the privacy though in the rooms though, right?
Yes, but just the whole area is.
Yeah, but that would mean it's private.
If you don't have a session, like
Yeah.
an appointment.
Just got to keep pushing and pushing the limits, this frauditor, man. It's disgusting. There's people in session down there with counselors. Why don't you just leave and stop being such a scumbag?
I mean, I'm just saying technically it's public. It's a corridor / hallway. So it's if members of the public can come in here for services, and the fact that it's covered by taxpayer dollars without me, without members of the public, you guys wouldn't have a business, or you guys wouldn't have this building here in the first place. So I'm just asking to walk down the, or insisting to go down the hallway and take
Can you give me
pictures.
1 second?
Sure, go ahead. You can talk to her. I'm reasonable. Hi.
Excuse me, you cannot take pictures here. This is private, this is a mental health clinic, and this is private. This is not a public building, it's a mental health facility. So in here, any picture you take, you're violating HIPAA. So if your video now, it's inappropriate and it's against the law.
Well, is it HIPAA for employees?
Yes.
Yeah, it's not for members
Are
of the
you
public.
I'm
not employed.
No, it is for patients and everybody that works here. So if you don't leave, I'm going to call security.
Well, I don't work here, man.
I need you to leave or I'm calling
Can
security.
I respond to what you just said?
No. And
So-
what is your name?
What's your name?
No, what's your name?
Who are you?
Would you please get my phone so we could call 911 because this is a mental health facility?
You're giving me directives. I don't know who you are, man. Obviously, you work here, I think. But I mean, who are you?
Okay, so first of all, one of the things that I love to say about these guys is if you give a frauditor an inch, they want to take 14,000 miles. It's insane. The guy, they let him in the door, so now he's got to go down the hallway, right? He just got to keep pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing because that's what they do, right? They just want more and more and more and more. They're the center of the universe. The patients don't matter. The fact that we could just kind of hear their voices in the background. If he walked down that hall, you'd be able to hear their sessions. Well, what, didn't you create privacy by putting them in that room? Yeah, but they're not freaking soundproofed on top of it. Like, that's unreasonable expectations. These guys want to build a world where either everyone never leaves their homes. If you don't want to be filmed, just don't leave your house. Go home. Like, it's ridiculous the way these guys act. And now the way he's treating this lady, of course, he's going to be a douche canoe. It's a mental health facility, you bonehead. You belong inside there, not filming it. And not inside there to film it. But anyway, the main thing is, today is Pokey's 55th birthday. Oh, Christina H, thank you for the kind words on Saturday. It meant a lot to you. Hey, bless you. Absolutely. Yeah. No, seriously, that's God bless, all of our thoughts and prayers are with you and your family and everyone, absolutely. But anyway, what I wanted to do was, because it's Pokey's 55th birthday, is I wanted to go ahead and sing the song. All right. Happy birthday to you. Hey, wait a minute. Hey, Ray, you want to come up here and sing happy birthday with me? All right. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear
Pokey.
Norfolk Southern Pokey District, or whatever your name is now. Happy birthday to you. And many more. All right. Yes. Oh, yes. God bless all of you. You're the best fans in the world. The Rash family's in full effect. Let's go some more. Takedown watching this idiot in a mental health facility who needs to be locked in one. Let's go. Shut up. All right.
Thank you.
You need to de-escalate a little bit. I'm just asking questions. Do you guys receive grants from the government? You guys are taxpayer funded, just so you know.
Hey, wait a minute. I just thought of something. Who was that guy that just popped up on my screen? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, women and children of all ages, round of applause for the one and only Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. I got his logo on my wall for crying out loud. We love Graham. For those of you who are new to this show, because I know I've picked out a lot of subs, Round of applause for Tones Overthinks it, giving me a shout out. My sub count shot way up after that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. So I know there might be some new people here. If you don't know, Graham is Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. Great supporter of this channel. Sponsor of the Saturday Night Snafu Show. He actually made, I got the poster back there. I'll get into it during the fan appreciation, but I'll show it since we're talking about the show. Graham from the Graham and Bob Show is a sponsor of the Saturday Night Snafu. That's a Bob right there. If you're not subscribed to the Graham and Bob Show, get your butt over there and subscribe to him right away. The Bobs are hilarious. He makes the greatest stuff. And it's like an ongoing thing on this channel. Like he's always like, oh, he didn't say hi to me again. You know, it's a bit. So we have fun with each other. It's all in good fun. I love Graham. He loves the show. We love each other, but not in a weird way. All right, now I'm going to dig my own hole and get into it. So let's just watch the video. Shut up.
Orange County.
You, the building is by a point. Ass and leave.
Yeah, call whatever you want. I mean, they're going to tell you the same thing. It's not my first time in a government building. Is that your personal phone, man? I can FOIA request that. It's public record. Do not delete that.
911 emergency. This is Summer on a recorded line. What's the location of your emergency?
The location is 901 West Church Street, Orlando. I am in Building 3 in the Department of Health. This is a mental health clinic. There is a person in here who refuses to leave. He's recording everything on video right now. So you're on speaker and he's right here. He needs to leave and he is insisting on taking videos and recording employees. And this is also where we have patients walking around. He refuses to leave. Can you please send the police or the sheriff immediately and get him out? So he's actually videotaping me now, and I'm sure he'll put it all over the internet, which also you do not have my permission to record, video, or post this anywhere.
Do you want him trespassed?
Yes.
There is no privacy in public,
What
man.
does he look like? Is he
It's not an
black, white, Asian,
emergency.
Hispanic?
He's white and he's probably about 5'7", 8". He'll probably say 5'9". He's got blue eyes. He's got
Handsome.
kind of not shaved, kind of scruffy a little bit around, and he's wearing a blue shorts and
Affliction
kind of
shirt.
dirty white sneakers, a
Affliction.
t-shirt, and it says
Affliction.
he's talking right here. Would you please tell her your name?
Hi, ma'am. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you, sir? What's your name?
I'm doing good. I'd rather not identify myself right this moment. But I'm
This is a mental health facility. Please send the police immediately
Ma'am,
for him to
could you-
leave.
Ma'am, I
could
already
you-
have call-ups to get them out there.
could
Okay,
you-
what color
Okay.
shirt is he wearing?
ma'am, could you
He's wearing a gray
Can I speak?
t-shirt that says
affliction?
and it has a picture of what is
Ma'am,
that? An
don't
eagle
touch
in the
me.
front.
Okay, guys, that is the assault, the battery, and he wants to charge her for what you just saw there. That's what he's going to go snivel and whine to the cops about, her battering him, and he wants to press charges against her. It's unbelievable, man. Look at what she did to him.
Ma'am,
An
don't
eagle
touch
in the
me.
front.
Ma'am,
An
don't
eagle
touch
in the
me.
front.
Wow, that was the battering that he's going to whine and cry and snivel to the cops about. Wait until he presents it to the police on how she did it. You're going to blow your mind because he does a real good job of showing the cops how she battered him.
Do not touch me.
Has a picture of an
Do you
eagle.
see any weapons, any guns or knives?
I would not know.
You just,
I would
you
not know
just
because I'm not
touched my
touching
hand.
him.
Unwanted
Do you see
touching.
any?
I don't.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got $5 for Billy Yank. Serious question. Do those women actually have the right to take hold of him and throw him out because he's an intruder? Well, this is the thing, and this is part of, I think, the game that the frauditors play. In my opinion, I think they know how it works, because if you want someone removed from your building, technically there are situations like with security guards and bouncers and stuff, but the frauditors will argue they're only supposed to observe and report. They're not supposed to do anything. Like literally, they think like if I'm choking somebody, the security guard, even though they have a gun, can't stop me. They have to just observe me doing it and then report that I choked someone. Observe and report. That's it. They're not technically allowed to do anything. In the frauditor's mind, I'm saying. But as far as legally, I've seen situations where people have been thrown out of buildings and the people who threw them out didn't get in trouble. But most of the time, if a situation like that occurs, you call the cops. You don't get involved. You have the cops remove them. And the frauditors know that. In fact, they're counting on it. They want the cops to get called. That's a huge part of their whole deal because that's what's going to make the video that's going to get it tons of clicks and views, not just the interaction with the employees. Yeah, that's what triggers the employees or even the customers. It doesn't matter. Again, everyone's just an NPC in their video game of life. They're not actual humans. They're not people. They're just toys for these guys to play with. They're puppets, like Bay Area Transparency said. We control their emotions like puppet masters. We're the ones pulling the strings when we audit. Like, that's what it's about. And it's about whether it's the customers or the employees. It has nothing to do with accountability or transparency. It's about egging them on until they call the cops. And then when the cops come, there's your money shot. And then if the cops let you go, yay, we won. And if they don't, then, oh, they're tyrants. No matter what, you're going to get in trouble. But technically, legally, if someone's trespassing, there are situations where someone can go hands-on, but most of the time the default is to call the police, especially if there's that's why we got is oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Ray, you're awesome. All right. Anyway, I think yeah, Rosalated, Rosified. Here we go. We're coming back, Jack, and do it again. Wheels turning round and round. All right. Steely Dan, there we go. All right, screw it. Back to the video.
Don't see it. I don't see it, but I don't know what he has.
Can I speak to her?
on him.
I'll tell her what she wants to know. Ma'am?
Pardon? Yes.
All right, dag nabbit. I got discombobulated because of the pizza thing. My internet got thrown off. Billy, I forgot to throw you a happy dance. Here we go, buddy. All right. All right. Thank you so much. Hey, now back to the video. Yes. Even his internet knows what hesplaining is.
Yes, we're in
the government
and
building.
Our door faces Church Street, and I am here at the front door, inside.
A public building. Yeah.
Okay. We have a call of ticket officers out there. You can let them know what's going on when they get there.
Thank you. I'm going to keep this recorded if you don't mind, please, while you're here. If you can still talk with me while he's here until the police get here, I would appreciate that.
I may have to put you on hold to answer other 911 in progress emergency calls, okay?
Yeah, that's fine. Will it continue to be recorded even if you're on hold?
I'm recording. It's fine.
I'm sorry, ma'am, what'd you say?
Will you continue
It
to
needs be recorded?
Will you continue to record his talking while you're on hold, if you have to put me on hold?
I don't believe it records. I think it only records what I'm hearing.
Okay. So what do you know are my rights while he's recording me and about keeping him from putting it on anywhere?
Good question.
I can advise you on the law, ma'am. You have to talk with an officer about that.
Thank you. I will. I will definitely do that. And how fast are they getting here?
So the call is already up. We're just waiting for them to be available to send out.
Okay. I am.
It's not an emergency, so.
You are trespassing. You are in a mental health facility.
Government building, man. It's public.
It's a mental health.
This is
not
publicly accessible.
Public when it's mental health.
She said, and another lady said, I can take pictures and video inside the
I'm
lobby.
letting you know when it's a mental health facility, it's different.
Ma'am, you have mental health services, but it's for the public. It's a public building. This is a constitutional right that I'm participating in. It's freedom of press. I'm press. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
You're a journalist? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you're embarrassing yourself, ma'am.
You're a journalist? Who do you work for?
Myself, I'm independent.
Mm-hmm. And where do you print all of your stuff?
You'll find out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that line he just said is extremely important, and Takedown's going to bring it up later as well. We know this building. You watch the video, you see the name of the building, you see where they're at. You'll find out. No, she won't. Not unless we tell her, because the Frauditor sure doesn't. And they never want the people they're auditing to find out. Why? Because then they could go to YouTube and file a privacy strike and get the guy's video taken down. They're never going to tell who they are, because then they might actually find it. So we should. That's one of the things that I've heard Takedown talk about a lot. Ray talks about a lot. A lot of people, more and more people are getting into, like, we watch them audit these places. We see the name of the place. We see the names of the employees. We should contact them and tell them who these douche canoes are and what's going on. And the other thing about this guy specifically and what's happening right now with him saying he's a journalist, in a few minutes, you're going to see something that's going to happen. And I want to make sure that I point this out so that you guys will have this in your head while watching this, okay? It always goes back to the journalism thing and the argument he just had with her. Well, who do you work for? Oh, I work for myself. I'm an independent journalist. Okay. The argument that the frauditors will make is like, oh, so what? You're saying that I have to work for CNN or CBS or something like that to be considered a real journalist? That there's no such thing as independent journalism? That we don't have free press? No, you're right. You don't have to work for one of them to be a journalist. But you know what you do have to do to be considered a journalist? You have to engage in journalism. You ever even think about trying that, Mr. I'm a journalist? Because later on when the cops come and they start questioning him about what this building does, and even when he came in there, he doesn't know. What the heck kind of a journalist goes into a place and has no idea the place he's reporting on, what it is or what they do? If you're a journalist, you would be like maybe an investigative journalist, maybe investigating something. These guys say they're journalists, and half the time they don't even know the building they're walking in. They just walk into it because it's a public facility. Then they get in there, oh, what's this place? Mr. Journalist, you don't even know where you are? How many journalists show up to a fire but didn't know there was a fire there? Like, there's supposed to be a story happening. Journalists show up there to cover that. These guys aren't journalists because, one, they don't engage in journalism. And two, they create the story. The story is the way they react to me being there. So you being there to bait that reaction is you creating the story. It's absolutely no different. Yes, the journalists don't cause confrontations. But again, the confrontation is the story. So they have to create it, so they're creating the story. That's why they're not journalists. But they can't get this through their head. Or they can, and this is a big, huge, insanely massive part of why I have so much disdain for these guys, is because most of them, if you really talk to them and you really get to know them and listen to what they're saying, they do know better, which means they're doing it on purpose. That just makes it even worse. Either that or they actually are that stupid. Either way, they're idiots. Butterbrain douche canoes, or as Ray would say, potato brains. Which I like to put butter on my potatoes so it works. All right.
Building 3, and the door, my door, Yellow Clinic faces Church Street. So they would park, they could either just park right up at the sidewalk in front, and we're across Wick, the Wick food store. You do not have permission to record. You don't have permission to post anything.
The Constitution gives me permission, ma'am. You're in public.
You don't have permission to record anything.
You don't have permission to invade my rights. Look up the First Amendment of the Constitution. Also, there is no privacy, no expectation of privacy in public, ma'am. That's case law. So you know, this isn't my first rodeo. You're going to be educated today.
Are you recording this, please?
You think that's funny?
Thank you. I appreciate them.
No, honestly, you're giving me a
And he's recording every employee here, guys. You
She
don't
thinks-
just go in the
she
room. You
thinks it's
got, you
fine.
have everything you need?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get back to work. Thank you.
You can, you know what?
There's another thing just now. Just now. As that lady's walking away, get back to work. Thank you. They always have to do that. I've noticed that a while ago. I started noticing it because of the walk of shame thing, but it's gotten to the point now where these guys are so obsessed with being in control of other people. Like I said, they treat humans like they're just puppets, like they just do whatever, that if you're walking away, they can't just let it be that you're walking away because they're trying to sell a false narrative to their audience. It's all about clicks and views. It's not about standing up for rights. It's not about transparency. It's not about freedom. It's about selling a false narrative to the audience. The narrative never matches the actual content. You just listen to the narration, you have a horrible tyrant. You watch the video, you got a cop just standing there. The narrative never matches the content. They have to build this false narrative. So even though she was already physically on her way to the other room, he had to throw out there him saying go back to work so that he could sell his audience on the idea that she went back to work because the frauditor told her to. Who are the tyrants? The frauditors are the tyrants. Follow my commands. Follow my directives. Do what I say, or I'm going to either file complaints against you and try to get you fired. If you're a random person, I'm going to pepper spray you in the face. And if you're a cop, I'm going to file complaints and try to get you fired. And no matter what, I'm going to humiliate you on the internet by trying making you look like a douche canoe when I'm the actual douche canoe for doing it. And if I can FOIA your information, I'll try to threaten and embarrass you by doing that as well. Why not? Do what the frauditor says or you'll be punished. Whether it's through threats or trying to get you fired or trying to get you arrested or pepper spraying you. Who's the tyrant? Do what the guy with the camera says or you get punished. And don't say, please don't film me. Don't you dare say that. Those are the worst things a human being could possibly have come out of their mouth is please don't film me. You are a horrible, evil, rotten, no good tyrant, and you must be destroyed if you don't like being filmed. You're no good, rotten, poop hammer sandwich.
So we have what appears to be a leader here advising her staff to create public record on their personal phones, which if they delete that record, it's a misdemeanor crime because I can FOIA request that, ma'am.
Okay, guys, pay attention because this is where he zooms in on her text messages while she's text messaging, which you're not allowed to do. It's illegal.
I'm going to forward it to you. And then
All right, there it is right there. Right in this frame, you can't see it. Takedown did it on purpose because he didn't want, that's one of the things. A frauditor will never redact any information, but people on our end tend to do that occasionally. But you saw it. He's zooming in on her private phone. Well, it's public information. And Ray brought up a good point to me a few minutes ago, off the air. These guys, he's in a mental health facility. Those people can't violate his rights. The government can violate your rights. If somebody actually does do something that violates you in some way, they can be arrested for it. They can be prosecuted for it. But as far as violating your rights, only the government or government agency, like the lady who works in the mental health facility who's asking you to leave and you refuse to leave, that's not a violation of your rights. The fact that they let you in the building at all was them being courteous and kind and going out of their way to be polite. They should be like, so many times I watch videos where the people that are complaining about being horrible public servants are doing a great job serving the public by the way they treat the frauditor. This is a different example, but it's the same basic idea. It's the same principle. But there's not a lot of people. Well, yeah, because there are patients in the rooms in sessions at the moment while this is happening, right? Imagine you're somebody who's like, Kick is here, ladies and gentlemen. There's my kick hat right there, keeping it criminal. All right. Yes, it's been a minute since I saw you in here. Great to have you here, buddy. All right. Another round of applause for Kick, ladies and gentlemen. But so anyway, yeah, these frauditors, they go into these places like right here, he's in a mental health facility. There are patients currently in session. Imagine you're suffering from some sort of like severe, maybe like somebody who's depressed, maybe, say the word, whatever, YouTube, so, self-inflicting harm type situation. And you're trying to discuss that with somebody. And then you find out there's some butterbrain douche canoe filming you talking about that and then posting it on YouTube. Come on, man. How could the frauditor not understand that that's a problem? How could they not understand that that's an issue? Of course they do. That's why I hate them so much. They do it on purpose. Anyway, so what's happening here, like the example that I wanted to use before, like when you go into like a crowded place like a DMV or a post office or whatever, and there's a ton of customers there, right? When they ask you to leave, those other people that are there, the customers, in this case, the patients that are in session, they are the public that the public servants are there to serve, right? So the idiot with the camera, they are serving the public. Take two. They are serving the public by asking the douche canoe to leave. They are serving the public by trespassing you. Anyway, let's see what else this douche canoe has in store for us today.
Press the letters ST.
So guys, I blurted out. I have the original video where he did not blur it out, and I'm not going to be a dirtbag and record her personal text message because you're not allowed to do it. We're going to make sure to get a copy of the video. I also have a copy of the video, the original one that I can also send them so they have a copy of it. But we're gonna fast forward through here to when the cops show up, because a lot of it's just the same talk over and over and over. And I'm going to show you the battering call to the police that he wants to charge her for battery. So let's go watch that part.
Julie Bilski, Director of Clinical Services, Therapist, Field Supervisor.
I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story, and I was just in there, gathering the content. They let me in, otherwise I wouldn't have been able to get in. You have to, it's locked from the inside. The lady said it's fine for me to film in there in the lobby. That's pretty much it. Just participating in.
What kind of building is it?
What was that?
What kind of building is it?
It's a government building. Orange County?
No,
Health,
I mean,
health.
I understand that.
Yeah.
But like, what services do they provide in there?
She said counseling.
Counseling?
I think she said counseling or therapy or something like that.
Okay.
So the officer clearly asked him what type of services do they offer, and the frauditor is kind of, he's not coming straight out front and telling, oh no, it's a mental health facility. He's kind of beating around the bush. He knows what it is. He just doesn't want to tell the cop because he knows you're in a mental health facility and how ridiculous you sound by saying, hey, I'm in a mental health facility. I want to record. You know what it is because the lady told you. Not only did she tell you it's a mental health facility, she told you the only way you can get in there is by appointment. Let's replay it.
What services do you have for the public in here?
We're a mental health facility. For people that don't have insurance, we provide counseling.
Hey, thank you. How are you? No, we'll walk in.
Oh, so we actually don't take walk-ins.
So he knows exactly what's going on, and he knows that he's not supposed to be there. He kind of budges his way in there to get in the building. It's by appointment only. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to watch him explain to the officer here the assault charge that was made on him.
Well, I pulled up Harper Bridge, but 901 doesn't come up for this address for some reason. So I looked up a local address and then just walked it in here. It just comes back as 832, and it just says the whole thing's 832 on their grid system.
What does that mean?
So, like, you can look it up on your phone. You have Orange County public property appraisers, and it tells you like what properties are owned by what entities. Mm-hmm. It's a public page.
Yeah.
And you can look it up, and it says who the owner is. It says Orange County BBC or BCC.
Okay, yeah, so this is Orange County.
But it doesn't say 901. It just says 832 for some reason. 901 itself, like this building, doesn't come up. It just has a purple line around it saying it's all controlled by 832. Mm-hmm. So how did you look it up? You just go off of based on the county buildings?
Sometimes.
Or do you verify through like Orange County property appraiser or?
Different ways. I'll answer those questions for you in a little bit. I don't want to give away too much information. But yeah, what does that 832 versus 901 mean? 832 just means it has a different owner?
No, it's just 832 is coming up as that address right here, but it has a whole GeoGrid.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just real quick, I want to point this out because I kind of mentioned it earlier, but now that the cops are there, this is what I'm talking about, right? Again, doubling down on the idea that these guys claim to be journalists, and we always say, you're not. And then their counter to that will be, well, what do I have to work for CNN to be a journalist or whatever? And it's like, no. Well, you do have to, at the very least, engage in journalism. These cops are asking them all these questions, and it's not the I don't answer questions. It's that he doesn't even know. He doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Dude, you're a journalist. You would think you would do all this investigation ahead of time, and you'd have all this information ready to go to ask your questions and get your whatever the story it is you're working on figured out, right? But no, because they're not. They create the story. Him talking to the cops is the story. The reaction the ladies have to him being there is the story. Journalists don't create stories by baiting confrontation, by baiting people to call in the cops. That's what these douche canoes, this is their entire bread and butter. Their potato brains are full of butter. It's mashed potatoes with gravy. That's what's in their skull.
Across the whole building. Okay. So when you type 901, it's not populating. So I didn't know if maybe it's just for mailing purposes 911. And then how it's written up on the system is that way.
Okay. Is that the supervisor?
Not him, but the other one, yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's here though.
Appreciate you guys identifying yourselves. The lady inside tonight. What's her name?
I didn't talk to her. Obviously, I've been out here with you the whole time.
What's the lady's name? You guys have the.
That's a good one, Chef.
That's me at this point.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
what's up? Oh, my cuss? Yeah. Schmink you, sir. There's a long drive out there.
SeaWorld? Yeah.
Not that the UCF one would have been faster.
UCF? Where are UCF?
It's over by UCF.
I think that would have been a little quicker.
No, not from Orange in Michigan.
I mean, 408 to 417, depending where UCF it is.
It's over by UCF. It's off of Colonial. You know when 417 ends? Not 417. When 408 ends? Right at Colonial, like right off there.
Yeah.
Over in those like government buildings.
All right. Now, here's another thing that I wanted to point out. Take a look at this right here. Okay. What are we looking at? This is the body cam footage because the guy didn't have his phone recording this whole time. He turns it on in a minute. But look at him. This is the frauditor right here. The guy leaning against the wall in the background there. See him creep over there to listen? Yeah, right? And so he's getting closer so he could try and get the conversation and record it and all that. But on top of that, they will argue so hard. And look at how hard we work. All you guys do is steal our videos. First of all you douche-canoes do is upload the footage. Like, you don't redact anything. You don't edit anything. Sometimes you do narration, but you usually do the narration while you're recording it. This is his hard job that he works so hard to do, leaning against the wall, pointing his camera at the cops. Whoa! Boy, I sure feel sorry for you, pal, with all your hard work. Boy, oh boy, Mr. Journalist, working on a story. Maybe, I've always said, maybe what the frauditors are actually educating people on is how to hate frauditors and why they're the scumbags. And again, they treat everybody in the world like they're little puppets, like they're NPCs in a video game. No souls, no personalities, no anything. Whether it's cops or citizens or, people that work in a building, everyone is just fodder for their little frauditor games. And that's nonsense. We got 9 minutes to the Cupcake Happy Dance. So I'm going to let the video play out because it's got about 9 minutes left. And then we'll hit the Cupcake Happy Dance. All right.
Things over there?
Yeah, that's a global one.
It's 2500 Discovery.
Yeah.
I think is the address. Way, way deep in there.
You say the colonel?
What's up?
He said, who was it? He's
Corporal?
Corporal.
It's Corporal Press. He's right there. On the, not him, but the left right there.
Hello.
Hey, Corporal, how are you doing?
Good, how can I help you?
Good. Well, I was just inside the building, which they let me in. I stayed in the lobby area, public accessible. The lady.
What were you here to do? What?
What was that?
What were you here to do?
I was taking pictures of video, gathering story. I'm an independent journalist. Just exercising, constitutional activity, so I'm staying in the lobby area. This older lady came out. So let me start over. The first lady that came out said, "Oh, you're fine to film in the lobby area." So that's exactly what I did. I simply just asked questions like, "Hey, can I go? I should be able to go through this hallway because that's considered a corridor. It's also public accessible. I'm not going into any of the private rooms they hold the counseling sessions in." And she was trying to say, in the name of protecting the private identified information, not to go near those areas. And I was just saying, it is a public building, just trying to educate. Well, she went and got her other boss, I guess. I don't know what her name is. She came out pretty hot, and she was telling me almost immediately when I didn't bow to her wishes right away. And we got a guy in here, he was refusing to leave. I was just trying to keep the conversation going and actually have her identify herself. I don't even know who she is. You know who she is? What her name is? I think it's Julia, but I'm not sure. But, if that was her office, I assume that she came out of her name's on the door, so I think her name is Julia. But that's pretty much it, man. And then I just waited for you guys to get here. And of course, I was going to stop recording at that point for my own protection. So that's that in a nutshell. That's pretty much it.
All right.
Yep.
So you wanted to speak to me about something?
What was that?
You said you requested a supervisor for something?
Well, Officer Brendan said that she was that I was going to get trespassed no matter what. So I thought I'd get you out here to, trespass is a secondary crime and has to be attached to a primary crime, which I'm not breaking any laws.
Who told you that?
Officer.
No. Who told you that trespassing is a secondary crime? Where are you getting that from?
It's the law. Trespass. There has to be a primary crime. Because you can't trespass somebody from a public building if they're not breaking the law.
You actually did break the law, and we're going to make sure they get this video now because you recorded her text messages You zoomed in, and I had to blur it out because I don't want people to read it, but because it's private information and you're not allowed to do it. Let's look at that and kind of refresh your memory.
Press the letters ST.
So we had.
Okay.
So my question
They're
would
asking
be,
you to leave.
yeah, I mean, it's a public building. I'm not breaking any laws.
But you just said yourself, you're over here. You have no intent to do, like, this is a clinic, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like, are you sick? Are you trying to get any help, treatment, anything that a clinic would need? Like, anything that will give you a reason to be here, other than you just want to film? I mean, I understand you're trying to film, and that's fine. I mean, I see what you're saying according to that. But imagine you work there and you see someone, like, what are you doing here? And you have no legitimate purpose of being
Well,
here.
I explained myself.
I understand that you want to record, and that's. But do you see how it's concerning to someone who works there?
Not really.
Did you not see what happened in Maine yesterday?
Well, if I was quiet and I didn't.
Did you not see what happened yesterday at Maine?
What happened in Maine?
You haven't seen the news?
Mm-hmm.
Just some random active shooter that killed like 20 people.
I assure you, I'm not here for nefarious purposes, sir.
I don't know, but like, how do they know?
I mean, well, they don't know for anybody, sir.
Exactly.
Anybody can
So-
walk in there. They don't know about anybody, even if they have an appointment. They don't really know who that person is.
You know, guys, the frauditors know. I mean, you heard what the officer said. There was a big shooting yesterday. And that's why there's policies in place. They don't want your face covered up. Some people want appointments. Nobody knows. That's why they take these certain precautions to make sure it doesn't happen. But you guys don't care. All you want to do is go in there and harass and film people.
The allegations were disturbance, just like you have allegations of battery. They have allegations of a disturbance.
Right.
And we take it as prima facie evidence, right? Until we find out otherwise, right? Just like how you're claiming that you were battered by them, we're going to take that as the truth, right? No reason why you would lie. Also, no reason why they would lie.
Yeah,
Does that kind of
that's
make
why I
sense?
record. Yeah.
So that's kind of how, like, we have to take everything with the truth.
That's why he records.
Otherwise, it's not true.
Okay. So, I mean, do you guys?
Starting today until next year, you come back on the property of 901 West Church Street, that includes the parking lot, you'll be subject to arrest.
So I'm not gonna get anything in writing.
We can
If
give
you
you the
provide your
document.
ID, you could, in writing.
We can
Because
give you an
I don't have my ID on me.
Then
Yeah,
it's
that's
gonna
fine.
be a verbal trespass.
Then it would just be suffice as verbal.
Okay.
If that's what you want, I can give you the document that we have. It's just not going to have any information.
But it's your discretion, right? To
My
trespass,
discretion,
to trespass versus not
We don't
trespass.
trespass unless it's from city Orlando properties. It's basically the agent of the property, the
Mhm.
owner, the agent. They're the ones that do the trespass. We
Right.
just fill out the document and it's an official notice. That kind of makes sense. Or not?
So they can just trespass anybody they want who comes into the building. They don't like what they're doing if
Yes
they're
and
not
no.
breaking the law.
This has nothing to do with
Doesn't make any sense.
gender, race.
Constitutionally,
religion.
Constitution.
That was fulfilled.
No, we'll walk in.
Oh, so we actually don't take walk-in.
The one, yes. So like I said,
This is a constitutional protected activity.
100%.
Yeah.
We agree with you, sir. We agree with you.
Who would I talk to though? You said take it up with who? Her?
Yeah.
That lady has no idea what her rights are. She's not the person to talk
And
to.
you know what? She may not, right?
All right.
Obviously, you have your information. I don't know if it's live or if it's recorded. Another way for us to look and say, hey, obviously, to discredit her and her statements, her allegations, what information or what kind of video do we have to discredit her saying, yeah, you're definitely in the wrong?
No, we'll walk in.
Oh, so we actually don't take walk-in.
Right now, we're kind of in between saying, hey, she's alleging one thing, you're alleging one thing, and we're in the middle.
Okay.
Through the conduct of their investigation, we then have to determine if there's video, no video. Obviously, you said you're recording. There's probably video in here. We'll go talk to them. We'll get that statement.
I didn't see any
And
cameras.
then- Okay, so based on all that, we'll gather everything and do our findings. If we determine that, yeah, probable cause exists, that battery had been committed, then in that point, depending on if we can identify you, right? Because we can't send this to the state saying, hey, there's somebody who showed up, says they want to press charges, but they don't want to say who they are. Because it's not us pressing charges. It's you, the victim, who presses charges. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So you have to be willing to show up in court, identify yourself, and press charges.
Okay.
If you don't want to do that, that's fine. We can just do an informational report saying, hey, you're alleging that you were battered, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, can I show you what she did real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was holding my phone like this, and if you want to put your hand out here, she went like this.
Okay.
It's unwanted touch. Yeah, can I show you what she did real quick?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was holding my phone like this, and if you want to put your hand out here, she went like this.
Okay.
It's unwanted touch. And what is that considered? Assault, battery? What is that?
So if you're saying that the touch that she was doing was unwanted to you, then that would fulfill that. Now you have to also look at, was her intent to cause harm? Was her intent to do what?
Let's take a look at that assault charge that he's trying to press on this lady one more.
I'm muted again. Of course I am. That's pretty much the end of the video. All that happens is he shows again how the lady just basically went like that. That's the big, crazy, brutal assault. But anyway, it's time, ladies and gentlemen, for the cupcake. Happy dance. All right, here we go. Wait, I blew it. I got to do it right. All right. All right. Okay. Ole. All right. Yes. Oh, yes. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, all of you so much for joining us every day. We love Cupcake. And for those of you who haven't been following the Saturday Night Snafu, she's been back the past few weeks. She's finally feeling up to it, feeling better enough to come on the show. So we love Cupcake. We love having her back. Round of applause for Frauditor News Network, ladies and gentlemen. Also, we're almost at the halfway point, and since it's Monday, at the halfway point is when we do customer. Take two. Halfway point on Monday is when we do fan appreciation. So we're getting ready to rock and or roll all day long. Also, a couple quick reminders before we get into the next bit. What we're going to do, I'm going to do my little plugs right now. Then we're going to play a Frauditor News Network video. There she is. All right. Yes. All right. I'm going to do my quick plugs. Then we're going to go into the next video. It's going to be the Frauditor News Network. And then after that is going to be Monday Fan Appreciation. So I wanted to make a couple announcements real quick. Of course, first of all, always join us every Thursday for the Hez and Ray Make Your Day show, brought to you by Hez and Ray Production Studios. That's right, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We show clips from all of the shows that we've been doing during the week, and then we declare the Butterbrain douche canoe of the week. But wait a minute. I just thought of something. Ray, let me ask you something. Come up here. Let me ask you something. Do we decide who the Butterbrain douche canoe of the week is?
No.
Do you decide?
No.
Do I?
No.
Who does?
They do.
You guys, that's right. Join us on Thursday and vote. We'll put polls in the chat. You vote for the Butterbrain douche canoe of the week. We go ahead and we declare the winner every week. It's wonderful, fantastic, beautiful stuff. Hez and Ray Production Studios brings to you Hez and Ray Make Your Day. All right. Also, I've said this on the show many times before. When it comes to our monthly giveaways, I don't always announce all the prizes right away. It'd be great if I could, but when I order stuff, sometimes it takes forever for it to come in the shipment. And I don't want to ever advertise something that I don't physically have in my hand, because if something goes wrong, then that makes me a liar, right? I don't want to be accused of that. But I finally got something. Ray, are you excited? I know you know what I'm about to reveal. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, for this month's giveaway, of course, the grand prize for whoever wins it is going to be your own baby voodoo doll. All right. They've invaded my fez. Ever since they came through the portal, they're invading everything. Because it's holiday time, we're going to give 2 away. I always pick 10 names, and number 9 and 10 are both going to get to pick a voodoo doll. You get many different colors to choose from. We got blackjack. We got I Ain't No Clown Brown. And then with the brown one, we actually have one that's an error where they didn't paint the line in his face. So that's more rare. So if you want the error one, you'll have that option for sure. We got Please Don't Pinch My Nurple Purple. We got It's Time to Get Mellow Yellow. We got Don't Call My Wife a Shrew Blue. We got Right Said Fred Red. Oh, and speaking of yellow, I also have a mistake yellow that has no heart. They never painted in his heart. So again, if you want a more rare one and you win and you pick brown, you can choose the one without his face painted. And if you pick yellow, you can choose the one without a heart. And this we only have one of. Again, I could get more, but for the moment, we only have one. We have, I'm trying to think, pink. But, okay, that's for number 9 and number 10. But what about 1 through 8? What do they win? I finally got them in, guys. Yes, I got the dancing cop cards. There's the Ace of Hearts. Look at him dancing. Look, I'll put the music on. Ah, crap. That's right. And every name that I pick is going to get, because these, as you see, like this one, it's got the Ace of Hearts on it. They have the suits, right? This is a regular deck. So the winners get a suit, like all 4 cards. So like if you, like the top winner gets the 4 aces and then the kings and the queens and so on. But there's 4 different ones. So the hearts are all that cop. And then the spades are all this cop. The clubs, people love the clubs. The clubs are all P. Burns firing his taser. And finally, the spades. Where are the spades? Give me a spade. No, wait, that's not a spade. The diamonds. The diamonds. Give me a diamond. There we go. And then the diamonds, this is another one that everybody loves. Everyone loves the dancing cop of P. Barnes. But the diamonds are KC Camera Boy getting punched out in front of Tampico. Bam, 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 bam. So for this month's drawing, all winners will get a set of all 4 of those cards. There's 2 jokers that'll be thrown in at random. I literally close my eyes and just shove them in envelopes. I have no idea who's going to get them. The random ones include a window smash, which unfortunately, if you don't know what you're looking at when at the actual finished card, you can't really see what's going on. Once you're thinking in your head, oh, it's a window smash, then you realize you're seeing the window, and then after it's smashed, but whatever. It's a joker, so what are you going to do? And then the other joker is a good guy getting his camera knocked out of his hand. Good stuff. So you want to enter, but you don't know how. How do I get my name on the giveaway for the potential to win one of these prizes? Well, any donation in any amount automatically gets their name entered. Anyone who has a membership milestone automatically gets their name entered. And sometimes we have the phrase of the day. Now, to give people on their phones and laptops or whatever time to type, it doesn't count until I bang the gavel. So wait until I bang the gavel. But you type the phrase of the day, I bang the gavel, you hit enter. The first 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people to put the phrase of the day in the chat after I bang the gavel, get their names added to this month's giveaway. Today's phrase of the day is Happy birthday, Pokey! All right.
The banner
Go ahead.
phrase was the same.
Yes. Awesome. So type happy birthday, Pokey. When I hit the gavel, hit enter. The first 5 people who hit enter after I bang the gavel get their names entered to this month's giveaway. And to give you time to type, I'll sing the song again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Pokey. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Happy birthday to you. All right, now it's official. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. It's chilly here, so it's got to be freezing where you're at. I see you wrapped up in your comfy blanket. Man, you got to be cold, huh? What's the temperature out there right now?
38.
Holy poop hammer sandwich sauce. Shut up. That's cold.
Not that cold.
Oh, colder than here. We're at 56.
Just cold. I'm just cold.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry.
Always
Anyway,
cold.
let's just a round of applause for the gorgeous Ray Ray. All right. All right. So, like I said, I did my plugs. Oh, you know what? By the way, for those of you who don't know, Nick was here earlier. He actually did a live reading of it on his channel once. I got a book. It's called the Frauditors Handbook. It's available now on Amazon. Link in the description below. And I got some new stuff in my merch store recently. So I want to go ahead and show you guys that. Here's my merch store again. There's a link in the description below. We got all kinds of cool new stuff. We got your Hezokuai, your standard Hezokuai. There's no need to fear. Hezokuai is here. T-shirt, as well as we got the rash shirt, and of course News Now Voodoo. We got a whole new lineup of News Now Voodoo merch. Voodoo merch. We got the hoodie, the sticker, the regular sweatshirt. We got the shower curtain. We got the black. We got the little cup glass here. Which if you asked Broken System, Broken Trust, he would say that this isn't a cup because it doesn't say the word cup on it. Therefore, it's not a cup. We got the regular glass. We got the the coffee cup. We got the News Now Voodoo long sleeve, and then we have my poster right here, which, as you can see, Ray Ray has it right over her head on the wall. That's the poster of my drawing. That's available at the merch store. You can see it right there. What it looks like on the wall, but I mean, she's got the light right on it, but that's it. You can buy it here in the merch store, as well as, the Hezokuai sticker, the rash sticker, the rash bag, the rash shirts. This is all available, and the rash mug. I actually have one of those. I can show you guys what it actually looks like in person. It's a nice big mug. It's beautiful, and you can definitely get that at the merch store. And of course, we have the dagnabbit. There is no need to fear, or there's no expectation of privacy t-shirt and hoodie with the witch casting there is no expectation of privacy in public magic spell that dispels the police. Now, what I want to do is I want to remake that shirt. So I think the witch shirt is going to be discontinued and replaced with the same shirt, except instead of reading a spell book and saying there's no expectation of privacy in public, I'm thinking of having her holding one of Chili's trifolds. What do you think of that idea, Ray? You think that'd be a cool upgrade? Yeah, all right.
Sure.
What's that?
Sure.
He's like, why not? What the heck?
I'm still working while you're talking. I'm sorry.
No, I know. It's all good. Ladies and gentlemen, Ray keeps herself so busy. You guys have I'll tell you the truth. This is legit. I had no idea what actually goes into doing what she does until she started doing it. She's telling me like, well, why don't you, do this or whatever. I'm like, that's possible? That's what can be done? She's like, yeah, I thought everybody did that. So she works so hard behind the scenes. Definitely another round of applause for Ray Ray, ladies and gentlemen. And also, Pete Barnes works his butt off for the channel behind the scenes. Round of applause for Pete Barnes. And of course, the resident janitor, Rube Maximilian. No. And of course, just because he'll get butthurt if I don't say it, Graham from the Graham and Bob Show. All right.
Graham is awesome.
Yes, Graham is awesome. We love Graham. Big supporter of the channel, as you know. All right, ladies and gentlemen, like I said earlier, we're going to go ahead since we did the whole cupcake thing and we've been celebrating her return to the Saturday show the past few weeks. Let's go ahead and watch her new video. And then as soon as it's over, stay tuned for fan appreciation. All right. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Ding dong dang dag nabbit. Shut up.
We present to you another collaborative of a bunch of Cretans, good guy activism, and Kaz running New York. In this video, we find both frauditors attempting to fraud at the Lincoln Medical Center in the Bronx, New York. Why they chose the hospital is unknown, but I'm guessing maybe they were secretly there in desperate attempt to find their way to the mental health portion and finally get their much-needed treatment. Or maybe it was because Kaz is drunk as usual and just stumbled there. Or maybe there's no rhyme or reason for what a frauditor chooses to do or go. My guess is the answer is all of the above. Now let's see why this cretin was arrested here in the Frauditor Zone.
It's your boy Good Guy Activism. You see where we at. I'm out here with full court press and Cass running New York. We're gonna go see what's up, see if they got the memo yet.
Videotaping him.
I'm here to file a complaint or get some information.
You gotta come in the morning, sir.
Can I get some information on how I can file a complaint? Can I get your name and badge number, please? Miss, I need your name and badge number.
Central, can I have a supervisor in the lobby?
No, you can't. You can't go past that way either.
What? See your mask, I can't hear you. Shut up.
Okay, first of all, this guy telling the lady to shut up. Yeah, that's auditing the First Amendment to see if they appreciate it by telling people who use it to shut up. This guy's a butterbrain. Oh, man, these guys are such scumbags. Dino for $5. Best I can do, Ray Ray. Meet Christmas. All who make this show happen. That's awesome. We appreciate it so much. It doesn't matter how small it is. Any support for the channel. And don't forget, guys, before we get into fan appreciation, always remember, if you really want to show support for the channel, you don't have to give money. You don't have to send gifts. You don't have to do all this fancy pants stuff. The best thing anyone can do for the show is to hit that like button. And also go to my channel, go to my videos, and leave comments. That's the stuff that pushes the algorithm. That's the stuff that supports the channel. To Australia, News Now Voodoo, welcome to Taser Tuesday. Tase. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. That's going to be amazing, Griffey. I already got my rye bread ready for the Vegemite testing. Anyway. All right, I owe a happy dance and a tase. First of all, let's do Dino's happy dance. All right. And we'll get to Griffey's taser. What is that? What? Man, you still got that fake fart can with you?
Oh yeah, man, this is the good stuff. Check it out, guys. it's a fart in a can, man. I love this. I think this is funny. Here, listen, man. Check it out. Yeah, it's got the names written on the side. That one's called, what's that called again? The cheek squeak. Yeah, that's funny, right, Hez? Isn't it funny? Ow! Yeah, you don't like fart jokes? Oh man, this is toilet humor, you know what I mean? Ow! Oh, no! There's a fart joke. Yeah. Ow!
Back to the show, ladies and gentlemen.
Shut up. Shut up.
Chill. Miss, you don't even want to identify yourself. Why are you talking to us? Identify yourself.
Good morning. I don't like this thing.
Just chill.
Several languages. Bienvenido. I don't know what that says.
That means welcome.
I know that. I'm saying other things. The other way. Good morning. How are you? How can I help you?
Hey, I'm trying to get information on how I can file a complaint, and I want her name and badge number.
You want information? I could get you that.
Yeah.
First of all,
what is it in your badge number?
Have you been drinking?
No, I have.
You have?
Yeah,
okay.
It's not against the law.
It's not against the law, but I mean, I can smell it.
I can smell it, but I can't smell your badge. Can I see your badge number, please? What's it mean? Is it legal to drink? Let me ask you that. Is it legal to drink? Because I just came from a bar off the block. Is it legal?
Okay.
If you're having any trouble understanding what Cass is saying, don't bother trying to figure it out. He's always drunk, and I'm pretty sure it's safe to say that he doesn't make sense or say anything of importance even when he's sober.
So you need a file a complaint? Excuse me.
I said, shut the f*** up. What happened?
All right, do me a favor.
It's freedom of speech.
I'm gonna give you a verbal warning. To stop.
Okay, stop. All right,
Yes.
stop.
All right.
Okay, so tomorrow.
I'm gonna give you a verbal warning. That's the first verbal warning.
I'll talk to you before I leave.
To stop what?
I'll speak to you before I leave. So, Sergeant, to be clear for the record.
Yes.
Stop speaking?
No, not stop speaking. Stop cursing.
So you don't like his language?
Yes, it's disorderly conduct.
What?
Freedom of speech is not disorderly conduct.
Knock him up. Do me a favor. Knock it to him.
Why are you arresting him?
Record it.
You arrested him for freedom of speech?
Yes, disorderly conduct and trespass.
Trespass how? You never asked him to leave.
Exactly. You gotta give me a warning.
You gotta ask him to leave.
You have no. All right. I'm not gonna.
All right. You know what? We go there. All right.
Are you gonna help me? Are you gonna help me conduct my business?
Can you stop recording? Right now, I have to attend to this.
So can you?
Yeah, but you. No. For the record,
the patient here. So I cannot maintain the expectation of privacy of Lincoln Hospital.
There's no expectation of privacy in the public lobby.
No.
Her face isn't protected.
No,
her information. You don't know that.
She's a patient.
We don't
know. We don't know that.
Just like we don't know that you don't know that.
Can you guys leave?
I came to conduct
Can you
business.
leave? Can you leave?
So
can you leave?
What I'm gonna ask
can you leave? Are you refusing to leave?
You didn't ask us to leave. You asked us if we can. You're not telling us.
All right. I am ordering you guys to leave.
And if we don't leave,
I'm ordering you guys to leave.
And if we don't leave,
it is trespass. Are you leaving or not?
Well, if I don't leave, will I be arrested for trespass?
Yes, you will.
Okay. Can
I hit your card? You want to meet me outside? Give me information.
I do not. Let's walk into.
Because I came here to conduct business, right?
Give him a discount. Send him upstairs.
So how long you gonna hold him? Should we wait for him?
I don't have to give you the information.
You want to give us me out of courtesy? Or not? You haven't been courteous to me this whole time. You started talking to me. You're opening yourself up for a lawsuit, bro. You're opening yourself up.
I'm really giving you sincere advice. That is a violation of rights, right? The most important is actually
Do you know that? Can you help me? Because I came here for services.
No, right now, no.
So,
All right, you came in here.
so you deny me public services on camera, right? Because I'm exercising my rights, you deny me public services? I need information because every time I come here exercising I can't even answer my. You ask me a question, you're not even. How?
You came here about 3 times already.
Peacefully. Peacefully. Yes. It's a public hospital. I have the right to be here.
But you are harassing us.
How?
You are harassing us.
How?
Okay, I need you guys to leave.
You still didn't write your name down.
You have it on camera.
You
I'm
don't know
giving
that.
it to you. I'm giving,
You got a pen?
I'm giving you. I don't know.
So how long am I trespassed for? I need this information so I can know.
Go find out somewhere else.
You're the,
Whatever you're gonna do with the
bro,
video, do with the video.
I'm trying to
But
be
I don't
peaceful.
consent
I've
for you
been
to
peaceful.
Put it on YouTube because I know about your YouTube stuff. Are you getting aggravated?
This is a one-way conversation,
You're getting
right?
aggravated.
No,
I
not
see.
at all.
No,
I'm
it
trying to
seems
practice
like you are.
patience with you
Okay.
because you're a public servant and you swore to protect us.
Yes, I am.
And you asked me a question. I'm trying to
I'm
answer
trying to
it.
protect
And you're
you
being
and
very rude. I haven't been rude to
everybody
you.
else here.
I haven't been rude to you.
Listen,
I've been
can
showing you
please exit my
respect.
lobby?
I can. I'm conducting
All right,
business
exit
with
my
you.
lobby. I won't say it again.
Would you mind having a cordial conversation?
No, he's a fucking tyrant. He's a fucking tyrant. Come on, bro. Come on, bro.
I don't want to give you a hard time. I'm like,
He doesn't care, bro.
I'm not willing to.
So where do you want me to leave off of? Just inside?
Off the ground.
Off the grounds?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You will be held accountable. I'm just letting you know.
Thank you.
wow, you were right about this police.
I told you, bro. And Cash just got arrested, bro. Disorderly conduct. For how long are you gonna hold him, bro?
I don't know what to do.
I have an idea of what you could do now. Get a life. Anyway, they stand around lost, dazed and confused with no direction and just talking crap. But then, a moment of clarity and intelligence creates an interruption in the chaos. And you won't believe this. It actually comes from creepy David of good guy activism. Just let you know, I did not edit a single thing here. He actually says this. You have to listen to believe me.
Just because you don't like him cursing is protected speech.
They say time, place, and manner, but
No.
that's a limited public forum.
But cursing, that's
Was it just showing Ray and not me this whole time? This was what was on the screen when I came back. Was the video not playing the whole time? Guys in the chat, tell me, did I screw up? It's live. Mistakes happen. I was making the toast for the Vemite test. Yeah, you're muted, hon.
I was hearing it.
The video was playing, but
Yeah.
when I came back, I saw the screen was showing my empty chair and
Just
you.
the last little bit. Just like
What happened? Why did it
played? I don't know. I don't know.
That was weird. How long was that? Anyway, sorry guys. It's a live show. Mistakes happen. Anyway, all right. Round of applause for the good guy in Cass. Yeah, boo to them. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, before I get into the fan appreciation segment of the show, I want to start a little different this time because the other day I got a box of goodies from Australia from Griffey. And also, it looks like we might be over 80 likes as well, which means we're going to have to do the Super Mega Ultra Hardcore Happy Dance. Yep, we're over 80 likes. We're going to do that in a second, but I want to do this while this toast is still warm. I want to give Vemite a good chance. Plus, I know Griffey likes to go to bed early because he's in Australia, so it's late for him. All right, so anyway, he sent me a box of goodies. I'll go over everything that's in the box later, but I promised that when I got it, I would try Vemite live on the air because I've never eaten it before. So I just opened the jar. I read on the internet that it's best on rye bread toast, so I made some rye bread toast. Yeah, it's a little burnt. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out how horrible this stuff actually is. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Ugh.
Come on.
She's like, I don't want to see it. I'm putting it on the bread. You see, legit. I'm spreading it. This isn't fake. I'm gonna try it. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, I'm so scared. I've heard horror stories about this stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, my first bite ever. 51 years almost, and my birthday's in January. Over 50 years on this planet, I've never had Vegemite before. Ladies and gentlemen, in the words of the immortal Review Brah, the report of the week. Vegemite on toast, going in.
Oh, your face.
Why do you people eat this? Is it
Oh,
edible?
your face.
What is this made out of? Hold on, let me read the ingredients here. I had to spit it out. What the hell is wrong with you people in Australia? Is this stuff a prank? Is that what it is? Oh my God! The aftertaste is even worse. Holy crap, hammer sandwich sausage sauce. I was just joking. I thought it was going to be like, okay, this is absolutely disgusting. This stuff has got to be made out of goat turds, quokka poop, and kangaroo fur. Ew! What the hell's wrong with you people in Australia? No wonder you're all so tough. You grow up eating that. You know how to take anything if you can handle that. I'm legit, man. This stuff is absolutely viciously disgusting. Like, I might barf.
Your face.
Thanks a lot, Griffey. What?
Your face. Your face was like, it said it all, man. Your face.
Well,
Your
and
face
as I was
made
doing-
me nauseated.
As I was chewing it, you could taste it more and more. And then, like I said, and then the aftertaste where it really kicked in is just, whoa.
Oh, man, yelling. Why?
I'll give you a bite. Tell me you don't yell.
I'm not stupid enough to say I would try it. That was you, dude. I didn't say I would try it.
You're lucky there's other stuff in this box, Griffey, because I'd be mad at you for sending me that.
People don't send me that stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the super, mega, ultra, hardcore happy dance. All right. Best fans in the world. I love you guys. And then right after that, fan appreciation. All right. Yes. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Yeah, get stretched. Get ready. 80 likes. That's what I'm talking about. Best fans in the world. We're going to follow this up immediately with fan appreciation. I got a spot on my glasses. I hate that. Ugh. All right. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Super, mega, ultra, hardcore, happy dance. All right. All right. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. As always, round of applause for the best fans in the world, you guys. And now it's time for the fan appreciation segment of the show. We used to do it every day, but the more and more stuff I got, the longer and longer it took. So now it's a weekly thing. We do it on Mondays. So glad you could all join us and that you're all here. Whew. That was a good one. After that Vegemite, it still tasted a little. Let me drink some more of this coffee. Yeah, gargle coffee. That's a great idea. Anyway, on to fan appreciation. Ladies and gentlemen, let's start off like we always do with, I got the best fans in the world. And wait, let me do the setup. I got to do this properly. Let me bring her back up for the setup. Ray, did you know that I have the best fans in the world?
Yeah.
And everybody always says that. But did you know I have physical evidence to prove it, that I'm not just saying it, but that is true?
Yeah.
That's right. You want to see it?
I do.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, physical evidence, proof that I really do have the best fans in the world. This painting on my wall right here, as well as these two paintings right back here, hand painted by my fan, ladies and gentlemen, Judy Johansson. I got these shirts right here. This is a little Chihuahua Big World shirt. This is a Highway Star shirt. Both of them airbrushed by hand by the one and only Little Chihuahua Big World. Here's a close-up on the Highway Star one so you can get a closer look at it. He's got little douche canoe in his hand. He's driving his truck with Tiny on it. Awesome stuff. And then right over here, that's a Debo's Nation t-shirt. I got that from my fan, Debo's Nation. Right there's a Frauditor Troll shirt I got from my fan, Frauditor Troll. This is a KIC, a Kick hat. Kick was here earlier today, keeping it criminal. Oh, News Now Dumbass wants Voodoo to punish me for being a goody two-shoes. Wait till I'm done with this segment, Blackheart, and then we'll get you. No problem. Ladies and gentlemen, right here, you can't really see it from here, but I got a picture of it so you can get a good look at it. I got this here is a mini Volkswagen bus. It's vintage in the original packaging. That was given to me by my fan, Frauditor Ram. And then on this side, I got, of course, the Saturday Night Snafu promo poster that was made by my fan, Graham, from the Graham and Bob Show. Right next to that, I got a drawing. I got a close-up picture of it because you can't really see it back there. It's framed. It's on the wall. It's a drawing of Unclean Hands that was drawn by Paul Rue Moore Frazier. Yeah. And then right next to that, I got a picture of News Now Voodoo getting tased that was drawn by my fan, Sue Bear. Awesome. And you can't really see it here because of Santa Claus, but I got this sign. It says, notice, frauditors not permitted beyond this point. According to UCC 69-222-333-444, it was designed by Modicare, and the actual physical sign I have on my wall was created by Michelle with one L. And then right here, I got a box of flower Legos that was given to me by my fan, Flower Power. I got this necklace I'm wearing. This necklace was a gift, and I got a close-up picture of this as well. Somewhere in here. More stuff. I got more pictures. There we go. This was handmade by Ancient Chart Music and Art. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. I also got this meme that was created by Carl's Order of the Squirrels. Run, but the taser will find you, Voodoo. All right. And of course, Modicare also made this award, Excellence in Exposing Frauditors Award, presented to Frauditor Folly Hezokuai Jenkins, in recognition of your awesome content in 2023. You do make a difference. All right. Great stuff, great stuff. And since I'm still showing the pictures, I got this News Now Voodoo head that was made by Witch of Heart. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, let me see what I got. It fell. I got to pick it up. Hold on. Dag nabbit. I got this green and purple hacky sack. And this green and purple, it's a paperweight, but I call it my Hez dispenser because it's got the Hez logo on it. These were handmade by my fan Leland Squirrels. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And also, let's see, we got I want to make sure I don't miss anybody. Oh, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we got this here. I got these in the side pocket. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I got all these books. People know I love to read, so this is great stuff. First of all, I got this book of unusual, the indispensable dictionary of unusual words, 6,000 obscure and preposterous words to know, learn, and love, as well as, you can't really see them on the camera, so I just got the packaging. Bears logo-shaped ice trays. You can make Bears-flavored ice to drink during the game. The headphones that are on my head right now, and more, from my producer, the one and only, the gorgeous Ray Ray. As well as, because you could always see my lips moving when News Now Voodoo is on the show, and I'm talking, and you see me talking, I got this book, How to Be a Ventriloquist, from Billy Yank. The ventriloquism book. Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. Love it, love it, love it. Billy Yank, thank you so much for that. And then, as you all know, I was talking a minute ago about how I got all this stuff from Griffey. I'm going to save that for the end because that's a lot, and I got to go over the whole thing. But in the meantime, I also got this. I'll show you a picture of it because I can't really show it here. I got a light that's shaped like a guitar. It makes different colors. I took a picture of it on purple. And for when I feel sorry for frauditors or News Now Voodoo, the world's smallest violin. Those were gifts from, I'm sorry, it's just, that cracks me up. I think it's great. That's awesome. I love it so much. Those were gifts from Texas Tim. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. And of course, I got a box of British or UK candy, all different kinds of snacks. I'll just show one for an example. I got the because it's my favorite, is the Jelly Babies. But there was tons and tons and tons of candy in there. That's one of the problems with when you give me something that's edible. I'm going to eat it, so I'm not always going to have it to show because it's going to be gone. But I got that all from my fan, the incomparable Billy Yank. All right. No, wait. I just did Billy Yank with the ventriloquist book. Never mind. Robert Custos, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, Billy. Sorry, Robert. Billy was in my head because he was the last one. All right. It's a live show. What do you want? Mistakes happen. I got mugs. Baby Voodoo's home is inside of a Welsh News Network mug from the Welsh News Network, of course. I got Someone in Canada Loves Me mug from Vestige of Peace. I got a News Now Enemy mug from Guess Who? News Now Enemy, all right. Speaking of News Now Enemy, I got this refrigerator magnet for Overruled by KTZ from KTZ. All right. Let's see. Anything else that I missed before I get into the Australian package I got? Let's see. We got the paintings from Judy. We got the shirts from Little Chihuahua and Highway Star. We got the drawing from Paul Rumor Fraser. We got the other drawing from Sue Bear. We got the sign that was designed by Modicare and the sign created by Michelle with 1L. We got the Legos from Flower Power. the VW bus from Frauditor Ram, the dictionary. Oh, I almost forgot. Because the voodoo dolls invaded it, the fez itself also was a gift from my producer, the amazing Ray Ray. All right. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we cannot forget at all Erica, the best fan in the world, and she gave me a hat to prove it that says Erica is the best fan in the world. That's right. I like this hat. It's comfy. It's trucker's hat. It's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Thank you, Erica, for that. Great supporter of the channel, just like all of you guys are. Best fans in the world. Love you guys. Also, ladies and gentlemen, let's see what else we got. We got the candy from Robert Custos. We got the snafu poster from the Graham and Bob show. We got the candy from Robert Custos, the Hez dispenser and the hacky sack from Leland Squirrels. We got the mug from Welsh News Network, Enemy, and VOP. Let's see, we got the hat, the Katie's Head magnet. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, how could I possibly not mention the voodoo doll that was a gift from Salacious? Handmade. Think of the beatings that I put this guy through every day. Salacious made this, and he's still in one piece. Hey,
Hez, that's why I keep telling you, stop pulling my hair. If Salacious finds out you pulled my hair, she's gonna, well, you're gonna be buried 6 feet under. It's not gonna be good, man. So stop pulling my hair. Ow! You ding dong dang dang nabbit! Ow!
Ladies and gentlemen, also, this microphone right here, my computer speakers, and I have a hardcover copy of the Constitution, all gifts from my fan on Clean Hands. Yes. That's Katie's Ed's here. I was just showing your magnet. By the way, Katie, just FYI, I got the Ray got the magnet that she won from you the other day. Cool Clear Waters here. What's up? Let's see. And let's see, other than that, it looks like we got let's see, the necklace for Ancient Chart Music and Art, the guitar and violin from Texas Tim, the ventriloquist book for Billy Yank, everything else from Unclean Hands. Yes. So now, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to break down the latest, greatest thing we got is a package that I received from Griffey. All right. A big old box of snacks from Australia, but there's more than just snacks. We'll get into that. I did the Vegemite tasting. For those of you who missed it, I ain't never eating that crap again. But what did he give me? We'll get to the snacks in a minute, but there were some other things. Well, no, I'll do the snacks first because the other things are actually amazing. So first of all, I got a bag of Turkish Delight. A sensationally soft Turkish Delight center coated in milk chocolate. These things are actually yummy. I dig it. A box of cherry ripes. They're basically chocolate-covered cherries, but cherries. They're chocolate-covered cherries. That rhymes with cherries. They're chocolate-covered cherries, but they're like in a bar. Like in America, they actually make it shaped like a cherry, but they're not. Some of them actually are. There's a cherry inside, but these kind of things here, they shape it like a cherry, but these guys, they don't even try to fake it. It's shaped like a candy bar, but it's chocolate-covered cherry. It's good stuff. We got Snakes Alive. This looks to me like what we would call gummy worms. I haven't tried these yet. I will, but I don't like gummy worms, so I'm waiting on these. Got to be better than the Vegemite. We got Minties. Again, I haven't tried these yet, but they look yummy. I like mint, so I'll try those, I'm sure, soon. And count them, 2 packages of Tim Tams. These things are freaking fantastic. Double-coated chocolate. Oh, these are so good. But, okay, Hez, Oh, wait, there's more. There's more. Caramel koalas. I haven't tried these yet either, but they look yummy. Milk chocolate with a smooth flowing caramel. All right. And a can of Milo. Nourishing energy drink. It's chocolate flavored. You add it to your milk or whatever to make some yummy stuff. All right. So now that's the beginning. Those are the snacks. But there was more in the box. First of all, he sent this quokka. This is for Frauditor News Network. I'm going to see her in January when I go back up north to visit my kids. And this is absolutely going to be, I'm going to give it to her. This is from Griffey for Frauditor News Network. Quokka. I love quokkas. They're so cute. He's so cute. Look at how cute he is. And, of course, absolutely, a kangaroo with a baby. Look at the baby in his pouch. You got your little baby kangaroo. This is awesome. He's so cute. And because we do so much playing with dolls here, and he sent me dolls, and we're talking about Frauditors, he sent me cameras. And the best thing about Australian toy cameras is, say cheese, everybody. They actually have a flash on them. These are awesome. I could start having the voodoo doll carry this around. Well, he's already got the phone in his hand, but he could always have another one, a body cam around his neck, right? Look at this. These are so cool. I love it. I love it. That was weird. Okay. I don't know what's going on with me today, man. Hez does tech. I keep getting my screen jumping on me. It like it did earlier during the video, and then it changed, and now it just changed. And I'm looking at something completely different. I'm not even in StreamYard. Okay, I'm back. Anyway, so I got all that. The book, the can, the stuffed animals. All right, ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Griffey. All right. Also, wrapping up the fan appreciation. I, of course, I got my fan mail folder because anything like when you guys send me stuff, it's important to me. It means something to me for real. So whenever I get any kind of fan mail, I always put it in here. If somebody sends me something and they send a little note with it, I keep them all in here. I take care of it, keep it all in plastic in this folder. Great stuff. I'm not going to show everything because, like I said, I don't want to dox anybody, but I always keep everything you guys send me. I love it. Again, unless it's edible, then I'll keep it in here. I got to put all this stuff back. This is an awesome care package from Griffey. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Griffey. Round of applause for all you guys, the best fans in the world. Oh, my goodness gracious me. You guys are great. All that stuff is great. But again, another reminder, the best way to support the channel, you don't have to make donations. You don't have to send gifts. Just hitting that like button and putting comments on the videos is the best thing anyone could do. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Oh, my goodness gracious me. Oh, that's right. There is one other thing that he sent that I didn't mention because I got all the books here. I keep all the books together. Part of that care package was a book of Australian slang. Good day, in like Flynn, what a corker. Flat out like a lizard drinking, booty bottler, and struth mate. I gotta read this to figure out what all that means. Thank you so much, Griffey. Sorry about that. Anyway, you guys are the greatest fans in the world. Another round of applause for you. Thank you so much. You're the best fans in the world. I love you guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and get the show back on the road. Our next video is brought to you by the one and only NCR News Network. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy. All right, or not, because it's a frauditor. Ah!
Hi folks, today we're going to take a look at auditing Reno 911. This is the same frauditor I covered last year that put a copyright strike on me for calling him out when he did a dumb at the Nevada State Prison. But before we start today's video, a quick thank you to all my current channel members and subscribers. Without you guys and your support, I couldn't keep the channel going. Also, if you haven't already, please subscribe to the page, hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on live streams and videos. Leave a like and a comment because it helps with the algorithm. And if you can, consider becoming a member. It's a great way to show your support for me and the channel. With all that being said, let's enjoy today's video.
Just want to let you know we have a judicial order. You cannot film inside the horseshoe area.
You can't film inside which portion?
This horseshoe area right here. You're welcome.
Ooh, access denied.
I'm going to stay outside and film.
Well, hang on a second. Can I ask some questions?
Sure, come on out. We'll talk.
Well, let's. I have issues, Phil. First of all, what's your...
My name is Shane Baker.
Okay.
13083.
Do you have a copy of the court order showing
Sure
that you
do.
can't
Right
film in
there,
there?
sir.
Oh, let's go take a look at this. So is this considered a courtroom then?
It's not considered a courtroom, but because of the sensitive nature of the information that's passed through there, they've just asked that the judicial order be passed that no filming occurs in there or on the second floor, sir.
Okay. And is that under threat of arrest?
It is, sir.
So that's under the threat of arrest.
Well, what I would first...
All right, right off the bat, I want to address the text that he just put on screen. The Free Press has always collected information from courthouses. How come I can't? They don't run in the door with cameras blazing. They get the information through the proper channels and then publish it after. Duh. This twat waffle with his planted bunny, right? These guys and their plants, like, it's already bad enough that we're here pointing out how disingenuous these douche canoes are and how they build false narratives for their audience, and constantly amazed at the fact that their audience buys into this crap. But now we're getting more and more videos that I'm noticing. Like, I've always had an idea that maybe there were some people planted in some of their audits, but it's blatant now. Like the one I did a couple weeks ago where Anselmo went to a couple different places where random people knew who he was and supported what he did, but the random people were the same people in every video, no matter what state he was in. Like, shut up. These guys are bad.
First ask you to leave, and then if you refuse to leave.
Right. I recognize that.
I would hope not to have to go.
Well, I just wanted to clarify the threat of arrest, and if I do need to bring a motion before the court and have them determine the constitutionality of the order, there needs to be accountability. Because
now, I've covered this particular frauditor once before. Last year, he went to a Nevada State Prison where he was told to leave the property and did not and was forcefully arrested. He also put a false copyright strike on me, and I won that successfully. However, in this case, the Chief Justice has put out a court order stopping people from recording in the clerk's office there and on the second floor. Now, it is totally valid and legal and constitutional for that judge to do so.
Because in your position, are you aware of NRS 171-1233?
I am, sir.
What does that say?
Go ahead and explain what you feel it is.
Well, I asked you the question. You said you're aware of it. You're a law enforcement officer.
I am aware of it, but what we operate under here, sir, is 203119.
Right. I recognize that, but are you a peace officer still?
I am, sir.
So does that order conflict with that law?
No, it doesn't.
And what does that law say then?
The order says, and the law is actually stated in the 9th District Court of Appeals and the Nevada Supreme Court.
Okay. And here at the entrance, what I'm noticing right here,
What's that?
I'm just looking at the entrance right here to see if anything is noticed to the public that you can't record.
The signs have currently been ordered, sir. This was just instituted approximately 2 weeks ago.
Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, I got so distracted by the fan appreciation hour of the show. I forgot the tasing for News Now Dumbass because he's supposed to tase me. I probably forgot on purpose. And I missed the $10 for Maserati 5000 GT, who said, what was it? Give News Now Voodoo some Vegemite for breakfast. All right. All right. So, first of all, let's give Maserati a happy dance. All right. Yes. And then News Now Dumbass wants me taste. I don't think that's going to happen. Ray.
Gotta give them what they want, Hez. Sorry.
What?
Gotta give them what they want. Sorry.
And then we got to give News Now Voodoo a bite of the Vegemite. Let's see how he likes it. Where the hell did he go? He ran away. He heard what I was going to do and he split.
Vegemite. Hey, Script Cat.
Hey, Script Cat's here. All right.
No, Hez. Don't you give me any of that Vegemite. It's Vegemite! It's made out of quokka poop and kangaroo fur. It's Australian for ew. Come on, Hez, don't make me eat that. Oh, Clear Water has to go back to sleep. Thank you for a wonderful morning.
All right, Clear Water. Let's do a happy dance before you go to bed. All right. All right. Thank you for joining us. We love Clear Water, ladies and gentlemen.
Good night. Sleep well.
Yes, indeed. Good night. Sleep well. All right. We're going to give News Now Voodoo some Vegemite. Force him to eat it. No,
not Vegemite, please, Hez. No. I don't want to eat quokka poop and kangaroo fur and crocodile tears. Oh, no. I like it. I don't know why you don't like this stuff, Hez. This stuff tastes great. Give me more. Come on. Ow! Ding dong, dang, dang, nabbit, sauce, ass, crack, sandwich. How dare you? Oh, no.
Fingers like it. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Vegemite brought to you by the Australian government. This stuff is great. It's got your B vitamins, everything you need. It's made out of quokka poop, kangaroo fur, and crocodile tears. It's the most wonderfully disgusting, nutritious snack you could ever possibly spit out and barf when you try to eat it. Thank you. I wasn't going to use this because Voodoo's using it, but this is what Vegemite makes me want to do. Fart in a can.
Hey, those don't sound like farts, though.
No,
They
it doesn't
really
sound like farts at all.
Yeah, there's like one or two that did, and the rest are like, I don't know. They don't sound like farts.
You know what's funny? Sometimes, though, when I use the sound effects, like when I do
his voice,
but I use the sound effects with this thing, it makes it sound pretty interesting sometimes. Like,
yeah. Ugh.
between this and Vegemite, we're all going to have a bad Monday. You guys are the best fans in the world. And
making me lose my appetite, that's for sure.
Before I started today, I was thinking in my head, like, it can't possibly be that bad. and I'll like try and act it out or whatever. And you know, I was planning on making it a thing, but you pointed it out yourself. You could tell by my face. This stuff is nasty, man. Ugh.
Oh, I want to tell her. Yeah, your face said it all. You couldn't hide it. No.
It was gross.
So, Katie, look, I got my magnet. It is so pretty. I love it. And it even has a magnet on the back, so you can put it on your fridge if you want to, or anything where it would stick. But I really love it.
Yes. All right.
Thank you.
Yes.
This is
We appreciate. Katie
from
said
Overruled.
channel.
Yep.
That's right. We love the Overruled show. Absolutely, positively. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for Katie said.
Very pretty.
Speaking
really
of
love
Katie, how much fun did we have on her game show last week? Was that awesome or what?
Yeah, I hope she does it again because my internet crapped out on me. So I'm like, of course, I'm not going to win now because there goes my internet. So yeah, but it was so good. It was so good. I had so much fun. I hope that Katie does it again.
She did say she wants to try and make it a monthly thing. So yeah, that's awesome. We love it. We support it. It was a great time. Anyway, thank you guys. Thank you, Katie said. Thank you to everybody. Thank you, Ray Ray. Now back to the video, watching these idiots being dumb. All right.
Okay, so two weeks ago, they did that. Yes, and do you know what caused them to restrict freedom of the press within that horseshoe area, you call it?
From my understanding, sir, is what happened was there was somebody that was overly aggressive and was trying to put his filming technology of some sort behind the partition area and filming stuff behind the partition.
Well, don't existing laws and court precedent already address going past barriers and areas that say restricted, no trespassing, counters, things like that block access? Don't the court, or doesn't law and current and past court precedent already address those issues? So why do we need to restrict everybody for one person's negative actions?
Are you stupid or something?
Clearly, somebody didn't pay attention to what this court officer had said. Yes, somebody did take a recording device, more than likely a camera on a gimbal or maybe a cell phone or something, and stuck it behind the counter of the court clerk's counter to get information they weren't supposed to, causing the chief judge to institute that new policy. Yes, it is valid for them to do so, and yes, this just even proves even more that the frauditors do not care about the signs and the restrictions of the Constitution. It's all about getting the content they want for their channels. Because if somebody were to violate such a blatant policy, what's to stop them from violating anyone else's rights?
I totally understand what you're saying, sir. This went all the way up to our chief judge. Our chief judge was the one that made the decision. I am the one that's supposed to enforce it.
Okay.
Like you said, if you want to take it through the courts, that is your right, and I totally respect that right. I'm just telling you what the chief judge has signed. The backing behind the 9th District Court of Appeals and the Nevada Supreme Court would state we can restrict certain areas in the court. First Amendment protest, filming, stuff like that. And so I'm just telling you. That's why I want to provide you.
And courts are a different place than a lot of other places.
Of course.
The judge's courtroom specifically is a sacrosanct area that the judge has absolute control over.
Yes, sir.
But what I'm seeing right here.
Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like we got enough likes for a second super mega ultra hard core happy dance. All right. Oh my goodness. I love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Oh my gracious. Oh my goodness. This is amazing. The support from you guys has been outstanding these last few weeks. We love you guys. Best fans in the world. Absolutely, positively, all day, every day. The Resch family's in full effect. Are you ready for the second super mega ultra hardcore happy dance of the day? Ray Ray. All right, let's hit it. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I got the new sound effect, and it's in the place where the happy dance music used to be. All right, let's go. All right, for real. Love you guys. All right. Scriptcat, that song is called Champagne Ocean, and it's by Erling, Ehrling, Erling, because there's a lot of different versions of it. What happened was when I first started doing it, in fact, I had to change it a little. When I first started doing the song, I have a sample on my machine called 9277. So I Googled that. I found that song, the song that sample came from. And what happened was there was this old Japanese song called 9277. And then somebody did a remix of it. And that, what I just played, came from the remix of 9277. And I was using that forever, but then I got a copyright strike on it from Champagne Ocean. And I'm like, what the heck is that? It turns out Champagne Ocean is the original song that all these other things were sampled from. So I was able to figure out a way to get the actual Champagne Ocean and not get a copyright strike because it's the actual song, not the remixes of it. So it's Champagne Ocean by Erling. Yeah, but she asked you, so why don't you explain it, Ray? I'm sorry. I didn't even think about it. I just saw that question, and I'm like, oh, yeah, and I told the story, but I realized that she added you when she asked it.
I'm muted. I have no idea. That's why I put it up there for you to see.
Oh, okay. All right, cool, good. I just thought about it. I'm like, wait a minute. Maybe.
Plus, I knew you would provide the extra long, unnecessary half-hour explanation on what it's called.
Yeah, that's exactly how I work, man. That's how I roll, Joe. It's called hesplaining. Don't you know? Hashtag hesplaining. I'll tell you what. That's funny that you said it like that, because that's one of the things that, like, my kids, my kids are great. I love them. But sometimes my son, he's really smart. And like, a lot of times if he has trouble in school, because he's a smart kid, he knows that if he doesn't know, then he better come to me, because like I'm someone that, but if he kind of like is able to figure it out, he will not ask me, because he knows that if he says like, hey dad, who crossed the Delaware, I won't say George Washington. I will tell him George Washington's entire life story, starting from chopping the cherry tree and how that actually was an urban legend and he didn't really chop the cherry. Oh yeah, forget about it.
Mm-hmm.
So they don't want to ask.
But that's interesting, because that's history.
Well, right. That's the thing. Like I said, if he actually needs to know something, I'm the first one he comes to. But if he doesn't want to hear the whole thing, sometimes he'll tell me. He'll be like, Dad, all right, listen, I'm going to ask you a question. But before I do, I don't need to know all the details. I just need to know yes or no answer to this question. Just about, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, he was doing this thing on, it wasn't the revolution. I think it was the French American, or no, the French and Indian War. Yeah. I'm trying to remember specifically what he was doing, but he like asked me a question about it. So I'm telling him like the whole thing. And he's like, no, you don't understand. And then he read to me the question on his homework. Who did this? Oh, that was so-and-so. Okay, done. Stop talking. You got the answer. Thanks, Dad. But yeah, history is fascinating. I love history. But before I get into another head-splaining diatribe about the history of the proletariat versus the bourgeoisie in France before they got rid of the guillotine in 1977, let's go ahead and watch the video.
Here is this is a public area where the public can come in. Are there any public documents there? Like say
There is public documents.
So public, no, what I'm saying is public notices, things like that are open to the public, things that would tell the public how to bring a case forward, any forms or documents people would need to receive. Are any of those things available in this area?
And it depends on which one specifically you are referring to. I know there is, especially in the civil document, there is civil documents that people can gain access to.
So if I, as a member of the press, wanted to go and gather those documents, disseminate them to the public, I'm no longer able to do that under the First Amendment.
If you are a member of the press, you can put in a written request if you'd like to use filming technology in this area to our chief judge 48 hours in advance.
So what you're saying?
Well, let's go with this. You are not press. You are a frauditor, first and foremost. Secondly, the court officer has told you, due to the fact that somebody tried to extend a recording device beyond the counters of the court clerk's office, that the chief judge had to institute this new policy. They are not preventing you from recording in there. He's even told you, if you write give them 48 hours with a written permit to ask for written permission to film in that area, they will more likely grant it to you. You just can't film in there on your own at this time due to the actions of one individual. An argument that a lot of people in this community and on this side of the aisle have said is because of the frauditors, they will effectively get our rights taken away. This is a clear example of that process.
Is the court restricts the access to the press where there's public documentation available on how to file suits and petition their government.
I'm telling you that is the lawful order that was given by the chief judge with the backing of the 9th District Court of Appeals of the Nevada Supreme Court to restrict certain areas of the courthouse to filming victims. Want to provide.
Because what I'm filed, aren't they really public information unless the court sealed them?
Some of them are and some of them aren't, depending on like you said, the sensitive nature of the document.
Right, but if they're court sealed documents, aren't they generally have a cover sheet over the top of them when you turn them in?
Not necessarily, no. There's a lot of people's personal financial information stuff that is.
Not our fault.
I understand what
So,
you're saying.
so
By the way, who's the Chief Justice that signed
It
it?
is Judge Pearson, sir, Scott Pearson, and it's on there with his information.
yeah, we'll take a look at that in a little while. But basically, they're refusing my access, so I need to stand at the curtilage here.
If you want to stand right over here, as long as
Or
you
right
don't
by the
block
door?
yours, and you can film him going inside. sir.
I
have
don't
no
block
problem
people.
with that.
Okay, well, I don't want to threaten, since you said it's under threat of arrest, I have no other choice but to obey. I don't want to break the
Well,
law.
and the threat of arrest, sir, is, and you've been totally 100% honest with me. I'm being honest with you. If you cross that threshold with any body part involving a camera, that's where the threat of arrest will come in.
Okay.
If you stand out here, you're welcome to stand there. You're welcome to give an interview like you were over doing there. We have no problem with that.
So if I gave him permission to film me while I'm doing my transaction of submitting these paperwork for the docket and for the courts.
Yes, sir.
I could give him permission and therefore the violation of individual rights from the arrest.
No,
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
that's incorrect, sir. The only person that can give him permission to step in there with video recording is the chief judge. And that's
There's
per
something
that.
wrong with that, because I mean, if I authorized him to do it, and there was nobody else at the windows.
I understand what you're saying, but if there's other people in there, he was able to get credit card information or whatever, just because they're at the window next to you, that's what the chief judge is looking out for.
Getting credit card information is
People are
the,
putting credit card information on the pads. People are submitting personal information about their current
so this
situation.
is more protected than me than going to Walmart and entering my credit. What's the difference between going to Walmart and entering your credit card
I don't know if
information? and
Walmart
going-
allow you to film while you're.
Yes.
while you're at Walmart.
Shenanigans.
No.
Shenanigans.
No.
Now, there's a major difference between recording in a courthouse and a private business such as Walmart. However, the argument that you're making won't hold any water. See, the Ninth Circuit and the Nevada State Supreme Court have decided that this chief judge's order does not violate the Constitution of the United States. Therefore, it is legal for him to enforce this rule. Just because he's trying to protect people's credit card information and personal identification does not mean you have the right to go boo-hoo because they won't let you have your way.
And that's Walmart's
Or
policy.
what's the difference between going to DMV, where they do credit card information all the time, and
from my knowledge,
So-
maybe
so-
it's
so-
changed. I heard
so if-
somebody doesn't allow filming inside the actual DMV.
Well, they don't have the authority to create that ruling. It's a public place.
I
They have a
understand.
public accommodation and accommodate everybody who comes in.
And
you guys are very knowledgeable. Just like
and-
any constitutional amendment, there's always restrictions there.
well, you're looking at time, place, and you're
Whether we
looking,
agree with them or not, is what I'm saying.
you're looking at time, place, and manner.
Like the Second Amendment, they put restrictions, you can't bring a gun in here. You can't bring a gun in certain private places. That's all that you have.
I'm going to have to slightly disagree with you. If you look at the recent Supreme Court ruling in Bruin and what that says. is
I
that
didn't get that one. What did it say, sir?
Basically, what the Supreme Court has said is all of these new laws that states have implemented, you have to go back at the history up until 1791 when the Second Amendment was placed in effect, and any restrictions that were lawful then are lawful now, but any restrictions that have subsequently been made lawful are not lawful
I didn't know that.
and unconstitutional. That ruling was just within the last year.
Wow.
The Bruin.
Ladies and gentlemen, Big Pork Little Bite for $2. Good morning, everyone. Hello, Voodoo. Taser time! Blackheart Night. News Now Dumbass. News Now Voodoo punish Hez for being a goody two-shoes. Again? Or is this the same one rescheduled? Did he make the exact same comment twice? That dumbass is a troublemaker for sure.
Ah, wait a minute.
No, Hez, you're
What?
supposed to get tased.
You did it. You tased me, remember? Or him.
No, this is recent. I didn't tase you.
Oh, poo. Oh, you were just tasing me out of him. Out of spite. I knew it. That's what I get for being a douche. Wait a minute. Who am I? I'm having a personality crisis, man. This is not good. Well, anyway, at least I'm not getting tased. Hez is, right? Or is it my
You
turn?
are. You're getting tased once, and Hez is getting tased once.
Wait, so I still get one?
Yeah.
Was that the one from Big Buck Little Bite?
Yeah.
Ah, crap. I thought I was gonna get out of it with dumbass saving me. Well, at least he tried. Alright, go ahead, hit the button. I'm ready. Or not. Alright, I'll leave.
Now it's your turn after you're done pizza. Bing.
Voodoo's doing it on purpose because he thought it would get him not to be tased, but instead it's hitting me.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Fred. Ah! Oh, that hurts. Dang old news now, dumbass. One of these days, I'm going to train these baby voodoos to come back and get you, buddy. They're going back through the portal. Look out. At least Hez looks nice when he freezes, unlike Chili. I can't help it. I'm always good looking. Damn crows. Ah, crap. I hate it when they carry guns. Oh, my goodness, ladies and gentlemen. I love you guys. I have so much fun every morning with you guys. It should be illegal to have the amount of fun I have hanging out with you guys every morning. You guys make my day, and I try to make yours in return. You make me so happy. You cheer me up no matter what's going on. I love you guys. Best fans in the world. The Rash family, love you. Here we go with some more idiocracy from stupidity in the Butterbrain Douche Canoe community. They're not the Frauditor community anymore. They're the Butterbrain Douche Canoe community, which includes the sovereign citizens, sometimes the Karens, and of course the Moors, and all that good stuff. Shut up, Hez!
And I just got documents sent to me saying the exact same thing about the 1791 Constitution. Wow.
Shenanigans.
No, 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 no.
Shenanigans.
No, 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 no.
Yeah, we're going to have to call some shenanigans here because he's cherry picking some of the information. If you actually Google the Bruin ruling, you can actually find out this, that it was a 6-3 decision deeming that New York State's law to restrict certain people from concealed carry was unconstitutional. But it also stated that it does give states the right to regulate for concealed carry. His argument has no validity here in this case. This is about filming inside an area that has been deemed restricted by the chief judge, which has the backing not only of the state Supreme Court, but the Ninth Circuit Court.
Interesting. Honestly, I haven't been made aware of that.
So as you're looking at our Constitution, and you know, but would our Supreme Court hold that same ruling true in freedom of press?
Right.
Now, I'm operating under freedom of press. You can operate under freedom of press.
Of course, and you've told me that, and I respect that.
Each of us can operate under any of the 5 prongs of the First Amendment. Right. I'm operating under the freedom of press. When you're talking about protests or things like that, you can expel me from a public place if I'm being a hindrance or an annoyance or climbing over counters, as you described.
Which is the 203-119 law.
But that's an individual thing. One person did that. So what the court is saying now is, since one person did this, we're going to restrict everybody's constitutional right.
Yes, because one frauditor crossed the line has now restricted everyone else's ability to exercise that particular right because of it. This is something people in the community have been saying for years. And now we have proof of it, because this courthouse had to have the chief judge put out this court order, which has been valid again, I say again, for like the 3rd time, by the Ninth Circuit and the state Supreme Court to be deemed constitutional. If the frauditor here does not like the fact that he can't film, he should take a look at his own community and look at their actions and say we should be setting ourselves to a higher standard.
I'm just telling you what I was privy to with the information. I don't make these decisions.
I understand.
There's a ruling by Ruth Bader Ginsburg in 1999 in reference to the violation of the Fourth Amendment. And she said she would have ruled not in favor of what they brought in because it was individualized suspicion. Okay. You cannot violate our rights under generalized suspicion. Otherwise, if I come in and you're going, we think everyone's a suspect. That's a violation of the very ruling that Ruth Bader Ginsburg did in 1999.
Dude, you guys are great history buffs. I love this. I mean, I love the history too. I actually majored in it for a while, so I'm really enjoying this conversation.
Well, we don't care about history. We're interested in justice.
And I truly understand this.
And
the thing is if you're welcome to take this to the court. I mean, I'm not trying to tell you guys, not to do your civil duty or patriotic duty and take it through the courts. I'm just telling you what the chief judge signed. I work for the chief judge.
Right.
I got the backing of the Ninth District Court of Appeals in there and the Nevada Supreme Court.
Well, the problem is you've taken a note up over the Constitution.
Right.
And
so
this.
Let's get into the Nevada Constitution because I've got freedom of press under that Constitution too. So then let's look at Nevada case law. And are you aware of Mack versus Williams? It was issued December 29th of 2022.
I'm not.
So what Mack versus Williams was or is a case that was brought under the Fourth Amendment by a gal that went to the Nevada Department of Corrections. And she went to go see somebody there and she was strip searched and squat and cough and all that other good stuff. And then they denied her access to the person she was there to see and she filed a lawsuit. The long and the short of that, the Nevada Supreme Court got a hold of it. And what they declared was that there is no qualified immunity in the state of Nevada and that you can sue government employees personally, and that there is no protection, even though that the legislature hasn't created those laws yet, and that the courts will look at those. And so,
now, are you bringing this up just so you can try to intimidate this court officer to allow you to violate the chief judge's order? Because that's what it sounds like. In Mack v. Williams, it was all about if she had the right to sue the individuals of the High Point Desert Prison and the Department of Corrections, which the Nevada Supreme Court did say they did not have qualified immunity in this particular case. Now, why bring this up? It has nothing to do with the First Amendment. That was a Fourth Amendment search and seizure argument. This is just you trying to intimidate and say, if you don't let me do this, I will take away your money.
when I put that together, and I advise you of 171-1233 under the Nevada Revised Statute, which says that you as a peace officer cannot interfere with my filming. So that's a violation of the law. So the court may tell you something, but if the court hasn't gotten that through the Ninth Circuit, and the Ninth Circuit, you would probably agree, overrules this court as opposed to upholding the Constitution. And then you look at the cases of Fordyce versus Seattle, and there's a few others out there, and what they've said about recording in public spaces. So now this is an interesting area because this is a public area to access the courts and petition. So this is not a judge's chambers. This is not a courtroom. This is a public accessible area. And it sounds to me, based on your explanation, the reason it's done is so that I can't get people's credit card numbers.
Not just that, sir. Any other sensitive information, victims' information, stuff like that.
Well, but victims' information is all public information.
Not
The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about?
necessarily. Depends
Well,
on if the victim's underage or not, or if any other circumstances.
Yeah, but
like
most of these cases, I can go find the court, find the case number, go look information and find out what that is. And
There's
who's,
nobody in there. There's no way that you can say, go in there with us, stand there with us, if something comes up, all right, you need to leave.
Sir, I'm just telling you what you agree, I uphold the Constitution. The Ninth District Court of Appeals says a judge can do this. That's written in there, in that judicial order that was issued. So I am going to uphold
they
the
can,
judge's order.
so you're, and I haven't studied this and I will go home and study this, but basically what you're saying is the courts have said that a judge can make any area within a public building off limits.
It doesn't say any area. He has to have good reasoning to do so.
good reasoning to do so. And the good reason to do so is because another individual went in there and was, let me put it very bluntly, an asshole. And you could have arrested him for crossing over the counter, right?
He didn't, well, I don't know the particulars of the situation. I'm just saying that there was other people, he was one of them, that were going in there and trying to aggressively film areas that were prohibited to be.
Well, and who determined what was aggressive? Was there any due process? Was there a court hearing on any of that? Was the individual put in front of a judge?
No, there wasn't the actual court hearing yet.
So what due process was used to determine that it wasn't the feelings of the people in there saying, I'm uncomfortable, versus the reality of say, I walk in there and I stand back and I just record everything. And people say that they're not comfortable with that because, let's say, an employee doesn't like it, so they start to make a situation, and this happens all the time, where the government employee says that they don't want to be recorded, so they stop helping the people just because somebody's standing there with a camera. When they should uphold the Constitution, we should have open, transparent government so that we, the people, can know what's going on. And why should so much information in the courts that are public be kept private?
I'm not disagreeing with you at all with that, but I'm just saying I'm holding to what the 9th District Court has given.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to go to jail, so I'm going to stand right there and I'm going to watch you because I've got.
And I'll stand out of the way. If you want to go on in, if you can film from this location, that's more than fine.
Because that pretty much, when you tell me it's under threat of arrest, then you do strip some qualified immunity from yourself.
Okay,
So,
and that's fine, sir.
okay.
I mean, if you want to take it through a lawsuit, I have no problem with that.
I'll talk to the attorney and go from there.
Yes, sir.
And we're going to end it here. He does not go into there to film. He stands outside by the doorway to film his friend, file whatever paperwork he's going to file. Yes, I do agree that we do deserve an open and transparent government. However, due to the frauditors' behavior and, well, in this case, the ones who decided to aggressively film and extend where they shouldn't have been, have ruined it for a lot of people. So if you guys like this video, please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a thumbs up and a comment because it helps me with the algorithm. And if you haven't already, please consider becoming a member. With all that being said, be well, be safe, and I'll see you guys. And a special thanks to all members of the news team. Without your guys' support, I couldn't keep the channel going. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Round of applause for NCR News Network. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So with that being said, we're right at the 3-hour mark. So we're going to wrap it up here. Thank you for joining us on this beautiful Monday morning. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world all day, every day. The Rash crew, the Rash family in full effect. Thank you for joining us. Don't forget to join us tomorrow. Any last words before we sign out, Ray?
Have a good day, everyone.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us. Have a good day. Love you guys. See you next time. All right. And like the wait, I almost forgot my last promo. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to join us every Saturday night for the Saturday Night Snafu on on December 23rd. Our guest is going to be Frauditor Roundup the day before Christmas Eve. January 13th, Tones Overthinks It will be here. January 20th, another dual episode, the return of Little Chihuahua Big World and Frauditor Comedy Show. And on January 27th, Takedown Exposing Frauditors will be here. All return guests, all people that have been on the show before. Awesome stuff. And also don't forget that on February 3rd, Saturday, February 3rd, February 4th is the 1-year anniversary of the first ever Snafu. So on Saturday, February 3rd, we're going to have a special anniversary presentation. It's going to be great. Thank you guys for coming. Love you guys. You're the best fans in the world. Don't forget that Vemite is freaking awful. Please don't ever eat it. You may die. All right. Love you guys. Oh, yeah. I'm all shook up.
There's been for my prostate exam. Got the thumbs up. If athletes get athlete's foot, what do astronauts get? Mistletoe.
Told my wife her underwear is way too tight and too revealing. She said, then wear your own.
People say they pick their nose. I feel like I was just born with mine.
I haven't talked to my wife in 7 years. I don't want to interrupt her.
What do you get when you cross a polar bear with a seal? A polar bear. My psychiatrist says I have an issue with revenge. We'll see about that.